Naish game.
How we do in Indianapolis, huh? Holy shit! I feel like we're at the Hollywood Bowl. This is just wild, okay? A year ago, more than a year ago, I was like, okay, we've done Glass Cannon Live. We've established the Glass Cannon Live brand. I want to do a new live show. And I want to play the greatest RPG ever written, Call of Cthulhu. But it's a risk. This shit costs money. So I said, we'll try it out. And we did a show here, Call of Cthulhu Live. Sold about 65% of the house, and it was an awesome fucking show. Who was here? Who was here at that show? Let's interview all of you individually. No, we don't have time. We had to start this 15 minutes late because, as everyone knows, Gen Con is a drinking con with a gaming problem. And the bar was stacked back there. But anyways, I'm like, we're doing it again this year. Sold out. We sold over 150 more tickets. The Naish is the fucking best. I love you guys.
You guys are the best!
Love you!
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, last year, we did 1920s Call of Cthulhu, and this year, we're doing modern Call of Cthulhu. Here's the thing. There's only one reason we're doing that. It's the only way I could convince Joe to do it.
And I think, based on what I've heard about what's going to happen tonight, it was the right choice.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Joe is so afraid of getting 1920 stuff wrong. It's like, did they have computers and cell phones? I'm worried.
You'd think you'd be used to getting the fantasy stuff wrong.
Who put him at my table?
This is a special night for a lot of reasons. A lot of wonderful people here tonight. I just feel especially excited because this is the first time the Time for Chaos cast is playing in person. We got them all here!
God bless, baby.
I mean, they think it's crazy to do 7 players, and it is. It's a really bad idea. But how do I not have the founders and the cast of Time for Chaos to play this tonight? I mean, making his first appearance at Gen Con, Mr. Ross Bryant, everybody. Yeah! Ross! So attractive and tall. Ross, are you just overwhelmed by this con experience?
Yeah, this is wild. This is wild as hell. Y'all some freaks. The previous show we just did was dynamite. I had a great time. Yeah, we plumbed the depths of the 1920s. We all turned into a writhing, eldritch, goopy sex monster. Who was that? Yeah, some of you were there and watched. And so now we get to go to an even darker time for our country, the Reagan 80s. Let's go. Trickle down, baby.
Spoiler alert, it's 80s night tonight.
But another heyday for eldritch sex monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty of sex monsters in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But it was legal.
They did.
God, we
Reagan
gotta take this
deregulated
country.
everything.
This used to be a great country.
We used to have sex monsters.
We used to have sex monsters.
Kate Stamas, everybody, huh?
Hi.
Kate, are you so excited to be here tonight?
I'm so excited because I wore my fun neon frilly shirt because it's a Bracco summer, and I got smoky neon green dye to go with my outfit, so I'm very excited to play tonight.
I'd love to move on, but will you tell me what this brat girl summer shit is you keep talking about?
I don't think you'd understand the
I don't think you
essence of
could
Brat.
get it.
You know what? If it's so secret, I don't want to know.
So,
How about Noura Ibrahim, everybody?
Yeah!
The queen of Cthulhu herself! Noura, how the hell are you?
I'm doing fucking great. It's amazing. I love Gen Con, and I love that I get to do this show again.
I know. It's so nice because you're obviously in LA. Ross, you're in LA as well. And Rob, you're in Denver. We don't always get to hang out. And Gen Con is an excuse to hang out and not like socialize, but work together.
Yeah, sure.
Which is fun. It's kind of like all my friendships. Speaking of all friendships, this is one of the oldest ones in the room, Mr. Rob Kerkovich.
Hello.
Star of stage and screen. Rob.
Yeah.
So glad you're here with us tonight.
So pumped. I woke up at 6 a.m, couldn't go back to bed. Just thought about this.
Just thinking about this and your character all day?
Yeah, just really, I can't wait. The amount of background work I've done on this character is really going to blow people away. You know what blows me away, though? This fucking artwork.
Yes.
Right?
This is so dope.
If that blows you away, you know what should blow us away? The fact that Angeline Babcock, who drew this, drove all the way from Minnesota to come to this show tonight and then is leaving tomorrow. Where are they?
Raise your hand.
They're the best. Woo! They do all of our posters.
You rule.
Literally the best.
So good. It's
Don't
so good.
give them work. Because I just want to keep hiring them. Give them lots of work.
Angeline's ours.
Skid, as always, you look
Skid,
amazing.
it's really nice of you to come in your street clothes today.
I'm glad you finally get to be yourself.
This was so short notice that I didn't have time to change.
Skid Maher, everybody, huh? Skid, you had a rough night. I was worried you weren't going to be here.
I had a very rough night. I was very, very sick.
I said to Skid backstage, and tell me if you agree that he should wear this all the time. It just works. At least the pomade.
Oh, no, yeah.
What kind of sickness was going on?
We don't need to get into detail.
Do I need to move my chair?
No,
really where I'm going?
you're totally fine. Just don't eat where I ate. That would be my advice.
The pizza we all just shared?
Well, who knows?
Okay.
Speaking of people getting sick, last year he was on the poster, but then he got COVID and couldn't come. Give it up for Matthew Capodicasa!
Bless you.
Here's a fun secret. He got COVID again this year, but he still came.
That's commitment. He's sick right now, folks. He's highly contagious. Matthew Capodicasa.
Spit in Joe's mouth, you son of a bitch.
I was worried because Skid and I didn't make out a lot last
We
night.
did. Oh, I guess that would be another piece of advice of things not to do.
Rude.
Gen Con gets weird. And last, and of course least, is the man who is always begrudgingly at every table. He walks in being like, I don't want to do this, I'm a terrible role player, and then steals the show. Give it up for old Joe O'Brien, huh?
I love you guys. Thank you. Wow, what a house tonight. Man, this is loud and packed. This is awesome.
Joe.
Gen Con Joe.
Joe.
Here we go.
Very enthusiastic reception. Yeah.
Joe, you love Delta Green. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do modern Call of Cthulhu, so I don't have to you bitching all week. And you're here. Are you excited?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was so convincing.
Can't wait.
You can't wait?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm
can't
just
wait
going
to watch this cast do a show.
I mean, we're so lucky. I was saying this, I can't remember who I was saying this to earlier. Like, we're doing 6 live shows this year at the con. We've got the new booth, booth 174. Please stop by. Joe's already got to piss. 3 minutes into the show. But what's tricky is like it used to be just like Joe and Skid and Matthew and I and Grant, and it was easy to cast shows, but now our net is just growing and growing and growing, and it's like impossible to make sure I want to give everybody enough stage time. But for this one,
That's why there's 7 people up here.
that's why, yeah. But I was like, the last sort of linchpin of this was like, is Ross gonna come? Because I was like, oh my God, if Ross is able to come, I've got to get time for Chaos and the founders. And so I texted Ross, I'm like, hey, you think you're going to Gen Con? And he was like, I'm in, buddy. And the cast was set. Awesome. And
Late coming. Finally.
You know, I had a whole scenario picked out for this, and then on the plane right here, I threw it out and wrote something. And so normally I'd be nervous about this, but when you have a cast like this, just sit back and let them cook. So let's just jump in. Jump in and enjoy this because there's going to be a lot of 80s music that will probably shut this video down on YouTube. In fact, if I could play the intro to Cruel Summer by Bananarama, that's how I would open this.
Okay, stop.
It's the summer of 1986. How many people weren't alive in 1986? Oh my God!
I was born a mere 3 months later.
Wow.
What? I realize that sounds real bad.
I'm afraid that you're going to think I was much older or much younger.
that's not exactly not what I was thinking.
I will say that I wasn't born in that year. But that's all I'm going to say.
That's all she feels comfortable
What?
saying.
What? See, I do it to everybody.
Yeah, that's good.
Great cast for this show.
It's a summer 86, and you all live in the town of Nanjemini, Washington. This is a very small little town along the coast of Washington, and it's west of the Olympic National Forest and just south of the Quinault Reservation. This is a Native American protected area. Some of you have just graduated from high school. Or maybe you know someone who graduated from high school, or you're even related to someone that just graduated from high school. And as you all prepare to go your separate ways, many of you choosing to perhaps leave the one-horse town of Nanjemini to go your separate ways, this may very well be your last summer together, and you want to make it memorable. Now, like many small towns in America, there's very little to do in Nanjemini, and teens who grow up in these areas tend to turn to one of two things: drugs and mischief. Now, even though some of you are legally adults, having just turned 18, there is some mischief you've always talked and joked about doing. About 5 miles off the coast of the town just to the north of Nanjemini lies an island shrouded in mystery. A lot of people think there's like secret government activity shit going on there. There was rumors of like military aircraft flying over the island in the 60s and 70s, but no one's seen any of that in the recent years. In 1969, a group of teens, not unlike you, decided to take a boat out there and see if any of the rumors were true, and the boat capsized a couple miles off the coast, killing all of the teenagers except one, who ended up being saved by the Coast Guard and brought home. That lone survivor then grew up and is one of your fathers.
Oh.
Whose father is it? Roll.
Yeah, let's roll.
we thought
can
this was
roll.
your
Your
job.
dad's name is Roll. Let me get
You
my
have to
D7.
decide?
I mean, I have.
A D7.
Yes.
Call
If
of
I roll an
Cthulhu's a
8,
weird game,
the father
man.
died too. No. Let's see. All right, whose father is it? This is very interesting. It's Matthew's father. Oh. Matthew's character's father.
Oh.
Sometimes I have to clarify that.
Yeah. Matthew's father.
All right, so think about that. Anytime maybe you tried to talk to your dad about this incident, it has led nowhere. It's a painful memory from the past. He lost his girlfriend at the time, his best friend. He doesn't like talking about it. It's actually amazing he was able to bounce back and like lead the life that he did because it was very traumatic.
What was the name of the island?
It doesn't have a name. People call it Scary Island.
Scary Islands.
Scary.
The horror. The horrors of Call of Cthulhu laid bare. The mystery of Scary Island. That's how Hardy Boys
Scary
know.
Island mysteries.
Lovecraft is really known for his unique vocabulary and interesting. You got your Nyarlathoteps, your shunned houses, your scary islands.
Scary Island.
There's an apostrophe, there's a couple E's at the end, there's lots of silent Y's.
SEAR and then a couple symbols.
From his underrated young adult fiction.
Anyone who's seen Housewives of New York is scared right now because they had Scary Island. So I'm not laughing at this name.
Okay.
Oh.
Kate gets it. You
get
guys
it.
don't.
Or am I?
At last,
Scary
a connection between Lovecraft and Real Housewives.
Who knew?
The first of many.
Matthew, I'm going to say that it was you who really pushed this idea. Maybe you wanted to, like, I don't know, do this to, like, tell your father, I did what you couldn't do. Maybe you guys, I don't know what your relationship is, but you're the one that kind of presented this to the group. Tell us about your character. What does he look like? Who is he?
His name is Clayton Clay Shirley. He is one of the co-captains of the Nangemini cheerleading squad.
Over at Nangemini High?
Over at Nangemini High.
Go you. What's our mascot?
The Scaries.
Go you, scary.
Nangemini Scaries! Give it up for your Nangemini Scaries.
Oh my God.
Now, you were the captain, right?
Boo! Co-captain.
Co-captain.
There's something strange in your neighborhood.
This kid's been working hard.
makes me feel good. Flag.
So you were, but before you graduate.
I recently graduated. I am attending, I'm going to be an English major on a cheerleading scholarship at Miskatonic University.
Go Firecats!
Yeah, what's their mascot?
Also the Scaries.
Yeah, also the scary.
Seriously enough.
Didn't have to learn any new cheers.
Exactly. I might be forming the cheerleading squad at Miskatonic University.
I love that you're on a cheerleading scholarship to Miskatonic U.
Yeah.
So you're leaving your family behind.
Yeah, it was a point of contention with my dad.
Yeah, he wanted you to stay close.
Yeah, he was born here, I was born here, but I feel a calling for something greater. Cheering for a D3 school like Miskatonic.
You know, you might be the one that turns that cheerleading program around.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't have any sports to actually cheerlead for.
Well, you
So it's
can't
just-
have you
not
can't
so
have the
fast.
teams before you have the cheers.
Yeah, they're doing it in stages. They're implementing a sports program in stages. Cheer first.
He is tall. He's pretty strong. He's a base on the cheerleading squad. He always wears his cheerleading uniform.
Oh, okay.
It's crisp and immaculate,
Sounds like a cool dude.
and he's got nice feathered hair.
Okay. Well, ever since you brought this idea to the group, you know there are two minor-ish hurdles right off the bat. The easiest way to get to the island is to sail from the city of Tuhola, Washington. It's about 8 miles north of Nangemini. However, that city lies in the restricted Native American reservation area. You technically can't enter that area without a guide from the Quinault tribe. But you're kids, you're teenagers, you don't give a shit about the rules, man. However, the thing you're really concerned about is you need a boat. And you could sail from Nangemini, but based on like coastal topography and the currents, it's very dangerous. It's a much longer journey. I don't think any of you are sailors. You've heard that the tribes have like fishing boats. They consider the waters to be sacred. So your current idea as you join up with the group is to like probably just steal one of these fishing boats. But that's something you got to talk to. So you guys decide to meet up at the arcade. And one by one, your characters arrive at the arcade. The doors open up. Rob's character comes in. What does he look like?
He skids up on a BMX bike. It's probably 4'8". He's 17. Probably weighs $110, soaking wet, and a mouth full of braces. And this is Herman Applebaum, but everyone calls him Guts. That's because he loves horror movies so much. And probably a pimple or two. It's me. It's me. It's me in high school. It's fine. This won't go dark. Anyway, he probably is one of the first ones there. He loves horror movies, which means he loves anything where the occult could be real, which I'm sure will not happen tonight.
Wow, okay. So Guts comes rolling in.
Hey, guys. Oh, wait. Is anyone here yet?
Yeah, we'll say Clay is there.
We were talking backstage about why we're all still friends, and you were a bit of the outlier.
Well, I didn't decide that. Everyone told me that I would be the one that no one wanted to hang out with anymore. So we're already off to a great start.
Oh, hi, Guts.
Hey, Clay, what's up?
I didn't think you were going to make it.
No, I saw it was written on one of the other characters' refrigerators when I was there. And so just picking up some VHSs. That's one of many references I'll be making. Yeah, VHS tapes.
Wow, what a pull.
Yeah. Yeah.
You took like the only one I knew.
It was 1980, City of the Living Dead by Lucio Fulci.
Was anything you just said a movie?
Yes. I thought it was pretty clear.
I was just thinking about that time we hung out recently. Were
Yeah, me
we
too.
11?
We were 11. It was a great time. You don't remember that? Everyone came over for the sleepover, even the girls. Their parents said it was okay. They slept upstairs.
I do remember.
Anyway, I can't wait to get the whole crew back together again. One final ride before you go cheerlead at that college dedicated to the arcane arts.
I don't remember seeing. Where are you going to school?
NYU Film School. You know what it is.
Doors open up.
Tisch School of the Arts. Tisch School of the Arts.
That is my alma mater.
Oh, yeah.
No, in real life.
Right. But you were born in 1986.
Yes.
We'll say the doors open up, and Noura, your character walks in, and I have a feeling there's a character with you. So tell me about your character first. What does she look like?
Hang on, no, I brought something for this.
Oh, boy.
No, that's not it.
The hell you got in there?
Hang on.
Hey guys, my name is Stacy. That's with an I-E. I'm Stacy Summers. There's a little heart for like the dotted I part. And Stacy's got a perm. She's got blonde hair. It's up in like a sideways ponytail. And she wanted to go to Florida State. She is the head cheerleader, by the way. She is the more head cheerleader than Clay.
The Moorhead?
Moorhead. You go to Moorhead
You
State?
are
And I
definitely
wanted-
the Moorhead cheerleader.
She's got a
It's true.
90 in that skill.
It's true. Ask the football team.
Something tells me.
Anyway,
Something tells
I
me.
wanted to go to Florida State, but then like I didn't get in, so I'm gonna go to cosmetology school because I'm like really good at hair.
Okay. Does anyone arrive with her?
I mean, I don't want him to, but tagging along, as always, is fucking Steve.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I am Steve Summers, Stacy's little brother. I am 14 years old, also rocking some sweet braces. And our parents have gone to Europe for 3 weeks, and I am not allowed to stay home by myself.
Yeah, it's real annoying.
So Stacy's bringing me along, and her friends are pretty cool, and I'm very excited to go and perhaps get a rousing game of Dungeons and Dragons going, if anyone's interested.
You're such a dweeb.
Hop on board
I
the
know.
Panda Express.
I have a feeling
yeah, well-
Steve and Guts are going to be good friends.
Yes, I know. Guts would probably really like to
You're
play.
probably in the
so.
same D&D
Whatever,
campaign.
nerds.
Yeah.
Stacy,
Yep.
I think this outfit is really brave.
Thanks. I know.
I know.
Impervious. Absolutely impervious. Bulletproof.
Do you think my skirt's too short?
No.
She hikes it up a little more.
I should also just describe what Steve looks like.
Yeah.
So Steve is shorter than Stacy. He has like poofy, blonde, dirty blondish hair that's like a mullet. So like it goes down, is longer in the back. He's wearing a jean jacket that's bleached and the same color as his bleached jeans. And he's got the album cover of Piano Man on a t-shirt underneath his jean jacket, and he has a book bag with 75 pounds of stuff in it.
Dude,
And he's just like barely like able to hold up the backpack. It's just like following along behind Stacy.
the album cover for Piano Man is just a very scary picture of Billy Joel.
Just his face, just like his whole face.
It's like a young, blemish-free Billy Joel. Okay, I love
Don't
this.
embarrass me tonight.
Whatever, Stacy. What's up, Clay?
Hi, Steve.
So, are you excited about Miskatonic?
Yeah, I mean, they're entrusting me with the formation of their cheerleading squad.
Cool.
What about you? Are you excited for sophomore year?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of easy, but I think that I'll probably finish in 2 years. I think. I mean, at the rate that I'm going, because I'd like probably to get to Miskatonic by the time I'm 16. I think that's probably the way it's going to go.
The door's open.
We suddenly run out of things to talk about.
The door's open and Ross's character
He's like,
enters.
Do you know anything about Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh my God, Steve! Don't be such an
What?
Don't be such an LUSER.
Dude, just let them answer for themselves.
Oh, motorcycle.
The Kawasaki motorcycle grinds to a stop. A leg is kicked over. A Letterman jacket is thrown over a shoulder wearing a mesh cut-off shirt that is snipped off. Just above the navel. And Scotty Sullivan walks through the door, taking off his aviator sunglasses as he does so. The air conditioning in the arcade whipping through his platinum blonde mullet. And as he hooks it in, the pins from the Ned Jiminy swim team glisten in the neon light of the arcade. And he just kind of surveys the scene and sees, I think the reason I'm here is in biology class, I think Guts was probably my lab partner.
Yeah, that's right.
Just picture us both in big goggles, like dissecting a fetal pig.
It's probably me doing all of
Exactly.
it, and you're just like, watch. And here's the gallbladder, and you hear about the arcade tonight?
No, you got something going on?
Yeah, everyone's gonna go to Scary Island.
Scary Island. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Hey,
That's
you should
its
bring
proper name, right?
You should bring your bike. I'll bring mine. Be bike buddies.
And for a moment, Scotty's like, there's a swim team party tonight. But then he sees that Guts has done all the work for this, that we're probably going to eke out an A because of the way that you so elegantly cut out this fetal pig's liver.
Take that liver.
While I just stood there and watched. It was like, yeah, Guts. Bike buddies. Crunch.
Bike buddies.
Stacy, Scotty's here.
Oh my God. Shh. He's coming.
Oh my God.
Hi, Scotty.
Hey, Stacy, what's up?
Whatever.
Cool. Whatever.
Cool.
Hi, Scotty.
Hey,
Scotty.
Guts. What's up, Clay?
What's up, Scotty?
Are you going to play joust or are you just leaning on that thing?
Oh my God. This was such a good idea. You gotta play.
So, I'm so glad you could make it.
Yeah. Oh, I see your shirt. You're going to Miskatonic, right?
Yeah.
I just found out from the scouts the other day. I'm getting the full ride swimming scholarship. Miskatonic doesn't do any sports except water sports.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is really funny if you think about it.
I'll be there to cheer for your every meet, I guess.
Huh. Well, I guess I'll see you in the first semester or whatever.
Maybe we can be roommates.
Clay.
Yeah, I guess anything's possible. I guess that kind of makes us the boys of summer.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
That's a great time for the door to open as our final two characters enter the scene here. Kate, who's your character? What does she look like?
My character's name is Molly, and as she walks in the door, she blows out the last bit of her smoke from the cigarette she just flicked. And in her arm is her boyfriend, her older boyfriend. He's not in high school anymore.
So, graduated. My name is Philip Michael Yurkovich. I graduated from high school just a handful of years ago. Unfortunately, it did take me several years to graduate. So, but he's a guy that like, he's always telling people, it's just like, hey, yo, man, you got to come over to my house. You got to check out my sweet vet. Check out my vet, man. That's how we got Molly. So I was like, check out my vet. So he pulls up to the arcade in this 1979 Chevette. But he's an auto mechanic, and he's like souped it up. He's got like 450 horsepower engine and like Edelbrock intake. So I was like, vroom! This little Chevette. And he steps out. He's dressed exactly like this. He idolizes Don Johnson in the hit new NBC show, Miami Vice. And you hear the following being blasted as he opened the car door.
And I mean, we are quite the couple because Molly, she's got like straight, blunt, black hair with bangs. She's got a nose ring. She's got smudgy black pencil eyeliner. Susie Sue and the Banshees t-shirt. Some crystals in her bra. And her boyfriend got her a job at his shop.
Yeah, we need someone to answer the phones at the shop. So I told her like she's so mature, like for her age.
I'm really tall.
She's great.
I'm really tall. People think I'm older than I am. I just turned 18 though, and I can date whoever I want. My mom can't say anything.
Yeah.
Didn't you like sub? Like, weren't you a sub for my math class?
Yeah, no, that was like an emergency thing.
Weird.
Anyway, good to see you, Mr. Yurkovich.
what's up, guys?
Phil.
What's up, kids? How's it hanging, kids? What's up?
Mr. Yurkovich, did you make that stop we talked about?
Oh yeah, bro. Here, whatever it was you wanted.
Beer.
He has it. Oh yeah, no. Oh right. Oh that stop. Okay.
Great.
Hold on. Let me go out to the vet.
What other stop did you make?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, kid. Yeah. See, his dream is to one day he's saving up so he can buy a cigarette boat, so that he can be a secret agent for the CIA, who deals drugs on the side. So he goes to the car.
The government dealing drugs? That would never happen. Not to fund any war.
Oh no!
Especially not in this decade.
Yeah.
You couldn't get anyone to cover that up, no matter what ordinal direction their last name is.
I mean, even if it happened, I would feel in my heart that it didn't.
That's right. It's like people wouldn't believe it. Even when they watched the hearings on TV, it would be like it never happened. So
Anyways.
I go to the vet. I give you a 6-pack of Rainier.
Okay.
No, there you go. Good reference.
Girl in my history class.
Hey, Stacy.
What are you doing with that guy?
It's my boyfriend.
Yeah, but like, he's old.
Yeah, he's older.
Molly.
He's really cool. Did you see his car?
No, but he gave me an F on my math test. It's really lame.
Well, just do better in math. I don't know what to tell you.
No.
Or don't care. Who cares about school?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get into college anyway, so
Yeah.
okay, whatever.
It doesn't even matter.
Stacy, I'm
Mr.
pretty young.
Yurkovich is cool. He
Yeah.
taught me all about fractions. And he souped up my ride. But I still think it's wrong that you're dating. He's your employer.
I'm 18 and I don't understand what that means and why it's a problem, but I'm going to get a job and one day him and I are going to get out of this town together.
Yes. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't mean to come down on you and judge you.
Not
That's
all
my
of us
dad
get
talking.
Not all of us
That's
get
my dad talking.
Not all of us get a free ride scholarship out of state.
Hey, a scholarship ain't free. You got to work every day maintaining your stroke.
You can. I'll help you maintain your stroke, Scotty.
Okay. Okay.
There,
Anyway, I'm gonna get some nerds.
There was this great moment backstage, like we knew that Kate and Skid was going to play Kate's older boyfriend, and I was like, "How old is your character, Kate?" And she goes, "Like I don't know, 15." And Skid's like, "Wait, what?"
That wasn't part of the deal.
It was such a genuine part of the deal. His face, his
I
whole
forgot
face. He
how
was like,
old you are when you graduate.
No.
it's all right. We made it okay. She's only 18. It's
Yeah,
fine.
she's 18.
Clay,
It's what like 90% of the songs in the 80s were about.
I know. I was looking through. I was thinking to make a playlist of them, and I was just like, man, there's a lot.
There's so many.
So many.
young teacher. All right, Clay, you know what the problem is here.
Okay, gang, we got a problem.
Huh?
What do you mean?
We got to get a boat. Got to get a boat out of Nahala.
You got that cigarette boat yet?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man. It's going to be so fucking sweet when I get it. It's going to be the baddest cigarette boat you ever
But
saw.
you don't have it right. You don't have it right now.
No, not yet.
How
But
can
I'll
a
tell you
boat
what,
be
not
made
a
out of
single
cigarettes?
Fed is going to be able to catch me once I have it.
Okay.
And then I can make all the arrests.
We're gonna be like Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds pretty practical.
Yeah, you know how that ended for them, right?
Okay, so what do we do? How do we get to this scary island?
Well, apparently, when my dad did it,
They stole a boat. Oh, okay. So hey, maybe we could steal you a cigarette boat.
Yeah. Oh, man, that'd be sweet.
How's a boat made out of cigarettes gonna float across the water, dingus?
Oh my god.
You didn't get into college?
Florida State?
That was my dream school.
Yeah. Miami of
Whatever.
Ohio?
Gold.
Sorry.
Whoa.
That's the Miami of Ohio section. right there.
As a proud alumni of Appalachian State University.
Yeah.
No
Couple
shade
Red
at all.
Hawks over here. I
Hey,
think.
no, like a go fast boat. You're trying to snag one of those. I mean, we don't have to steal. As long as we bring it back, it's just borrowing, right?
You're so smart.
you're really smart.
Yeah, I mean, I got to maintain my grades, or else coach is going to kick me off the team. And then there'll be hell to pay with my dad. I got to get out of this town.
Oh
Well,
my
Phil,
God.
Phil, do you think maybe we could bum a ride in your vet
Yeah.
up to Nahala?
Sure. I think we can cram 6 or 7 people in the back seat.
I sit shotgun.
And I'm used to sitting on people's laps in cars anyway.
I mean, if there's not room, somebody could ride behind me on the bike.
My bike too.
I can get. I'll ride the bike with you.
Okay. I mean,
the hell, Clay?
if everyone else is called a seat, I guess it's you and me, Clay.
Yeah, you can sit in the back in the middle, Stacy.
Or on the
Fine.
handlebars of my BMX.
Pass.
Where's your little brother gonna sit?
Oh, he's still here?
He's texting.
He invented a phone. He invented a mobile phone.
Texting me?
This guy's got a beeper.
What is he staring at?
He's just like looking at the ground with this like kind of terrified look on his face, and he keeps looking around and keeps looking at Stacy and like looking around and like looking at Stacy. Like as soon as he can get a chance, he's like to her.
Fine.
He's like, yeah, Stacy.
All right, fine. This is my brother Steve.
No. He just like pulls you aside.
Oh.
He's just like, Stacy, we can't have beer.
What do you mean we can't? What do you mean?
That old guy brought beer, and Mom is gonna kill you if she
Mom's
finds out.
not here, Steve.
Yeah, but she's gonna find out. She always finds out.
She's only gonna find out if you tell her. So why don't you keep your mouth shut for
And
once?
then you're all like, I'm gonna steal a boat. Who are you? What is happening? Do you ever heard of a thing called the law?
Don't be such a freaking dweeb.
All right, fine, but if we go to prison,
Steve,
I won't last long.
if, that's right. I want you to keep that in mind. So how about you just like not say anything to mom and dad, and then you won't go to prison.
All right, fine. But who's that old guy? He creeps me out.
Oh no, he like creeps me out too. No.
Also, you're an idiot. A cigarette boat is a boat that drives cigarettes across the border illegally.
How could you? No, driving is for cars. Boats
Oh
float.
my God.
Yeah,
I can't believe you graduated high school.
not you there.
You realize we're just going to do this for 2 hours, right?
know.
Yeah.
When are you going to stop us?
You guys can hear me, right?
The horror is my ignorance.
After she says driving is for cars, we just kind of zoom in past them to a screen of Dragon's Lair, where we see the knight like swinging his way into the castle, and we follow him in to the darkness, and then we see like a wide shot of a highway where a Corvette with a couple people jammed inside. Kawasaki Ninja with Clay and Scotty. And then, of course, a BMX just like trying to keep pace. Guts.
My
Bike buddies, right? Bike buddies!
God, my lungs are on fire.
You got to get in my draft, Guts.
I'm drafting.
Ride the air pocket.
I'm drifting.
Cut to seeing the Corvette parked somewhere like in the woods, BMX, Ninja nearby, and all of you just approaching the border of the Quinault Reservation. It's not like there are tribespeople there to greet you or anything, but you know that this is technically illegal to trespass in their land. This is technically illegal.
Steve,
You're so dead. You're
Steve.
so dead.
what's more American than trampling on Native American rights?
Wow.
Capodicasa's on fire today.
Aren't you a patriot?
It's satire. Anyway, where's the fucking monster, Troy?
Bring it on. Chop, chop.
They're at these three tables.
Besides Matthew. Yeah.
Besides Matthew.
It's Matthew. I think Matthew's the enemy. All right.
Clay's a little rattled from that bike ride.
You were holding on for dear life.
I just don't know my own strength.
Think about it.
Wow, you really do have a lot of upper body strength being the base of the pyramid and all.
Someone's got to support Stacy.
God.
Is what Steve does.
I don't even hear that. I'm not even, like, I'm in the fucking car. I don't even hear that.
You guys step over this line into the Quinault Reservation area. Let's get some. Let's do a group luck roll. Who's got the worst luck?
Oh, that's right. We're playing a game.
Oh, right. Yeah. The dice and all.
It's pretend with dice.
It would be whoever has the worst luck is going to roll this.
My luck is 40. I don't know how. What's your guys?
Not even close.
I think it's
I'm
you.
65.
I do get lucky.
Wow, 40's the lowest. Not bad. Give me a roll. There, Stacy with an IE.
And a heart for over the eye.
I rolled a 99.
Bad start.
Since your score is under 50, that is a critical failure.
Yeah. Don't worry, Steve. It's technically illegal. Nothing's gonna happen.
All right.
Scotty never gets in trouble.
Getting arrested isn't scary. It's fine.
You've been arrested?
Yeah.
For what?
For what?
Remember that time we got arrested, Phil?
Yeah.
See, I knew it.
Yeah. That was like 2 years ago.
And that's the result of the fumble. No. I'm gonna move on from this.
You know what?
You start walking through this territory.
This was not my idea, by the way.
It's freaky.
There was an email chain that was like,
It could be a
"Do you want to be my
DUI."
creepy older boyfriend?" You're like, "Yeah."
Okay, yeah.
One problem at a time. You're walking through this place. You don't see any signs of life. There are no houses or huts or anything. You've heard rumors about what goes on here. You and your family have never taken a guide through the reservation. And eventually, as you get closer to the shore, you see these like carvings on some of the trees. They're very strange. They look like people. But there's almost like a kind of a canine-y, vulpine-y snout to the people, and they look like they have multiple arms and multiple limbs, and they're almost just like totemic in a way. And you see them from time to time on the trees. You don't know what they signify, but they're just eerie and unsettling as you move closer and closer to the shore. You get to the shore, and you see 4 or 5 sort of homemade canoes, like small fishing boats. You look around, you don't see anyone guarding them. They're tied to a very rustic dock. Maybe if you look out over the horizon, you can see a little blip that is Scary Island.
There it is.
All right, gang, I think we're going to have to split up into different boats.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is this one also made of cigarettes?
No one's.
Stacy. No.
Stacy, be careful. I wouldn't want your hair to get wet. This is the best it's almost ever looked.
Thanks.
Bulletproof. All right, I guess if we're going to take 2 boats, I guess I'll just hop in this one. Who's coming with me?
I'm there.
I'll go too.
Okay.
I'm going in the other one.
Yeah, your backpack counts as an extra person. I think it would throw the weight distribution off.
I gotta put this down. He's sweating, and he just like looks at Mr. Kerkovich. What's your name? Yeah. It's like,
Philip Michael Kerkovich.
Yeah, he just looks at Kerkovich. He's just like, so you like know how to drive a boat?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I drive boats all up and down the East and West Coast.
Are you familiar with the laws of boat driving?
Hey, man, you have to be when you're going to be in the CIA one day.
Yeah, I'll go in his boat.
How many people fit in a boat?
You could do 4 and 3.
Okay.
So maybe Clay and Stacy and Scotty in one boat, and then Phil and Molly and Guts and Steve in the other boat. I'm shocked I remembered those names. I barely know their names. Steve, I gotta ask you, what's in the bag? Is it a bunch of games and dice and shit?
Yeah, it's Keep on the Borderlands and a whole bunch of biology books because he wants to get ahead for next semester. And yeah, it's just a bunch of books.
Have you ever seen Joe's
supplies.
real life backpack?
Yeah, it's like Joe's real life backpack.
Is it one of those giant LL Bean bags that make you look like a turtle?
Yes, fine.
It says Steve on it.
It's me.
Monogrammed. Yeah.
Like a camping backpack?
No,
Stacy
it's like a regular JanSport backpack,
Okay.
but it's just like super long and stretched with all the shit
Trapper
in it.
Keeper in there.
Yeah.
Stacy will pull Steve aside though and be like, Steve, be cool. I know it's gonna be hard for you, but like, be cool. Don't do anything dumb while I'm not here.
Oh my God! What? Like, that guy is so old. It's so weird.
I know, but just
like-
like, don't fucking ruin this for me.
Dude, Guts is in there. I'll be fine. Like, you can't be less cool than Guts.
He is like pan over and Guts is right there. Just a 14-year-old making fun of me.
Anyway,
Correctly.
be cool. Don't say anything to mom and dad, or I'm gonna tell mom what you do to her Sears catalog.
Sears.
Damn. You look at the Craftsman power tools?
Cut
That's
to
what that
the
song's about, by the way.
cut to Steve's bedroom, and the bra section is wrinkled. You guys get in the boats, all right? There was a time when I would have you roll navigate checks. Let's just say you get to the fucking island.
Mission accomplished. Role play until you don't have to make the rolls.
Oddly enough, as time moved on, it became a really calm day on the seas. I mean, it's beautiful. As you set off, your boat's kind of, floating along with each other, and you're rowing. You turn around, you see the mountains. It's gorgeous. It's
Clay,
very nice.
are the rumors about you true? What
Oh
rumors?
my God, what rumors?
That your dad's the only person to come back from this island.
Oh, that rumor.
They're so fucking good. Can't script it.
Yeah, he doesn't like to talk about it. He doesn't like to talk about much of anything at all. I don't know. I kind of hate my dad.
Yeah, I know what that's like. Yeah, Scotty. Decent time on the mixed freestyle, but you could be 5 seconds faster. Shut up, old man! Gotta get out of this freaking town.
Just a couple short months and we'll both be free.
Yeah, no more dads telling us what to do.
Or anyone else.
Yeah.
My dad never tells me what to do.
I think from the other boat, Guts is just like, I think Scotty's talking about his dad again.
Yeah, it's
You can always tell when his
very
hands
audible.
start going like this all the time. It's dad talk. Hey, we're at the island.
You sure are.
Woo!
You all arrive at Scary Island.
They say it's just a name.
Don't worry, it's just a name.
I
It's
think
actually more of a peninsula.
I hear it's an isthmus. it's connected to two greater bodies of land.
Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, this is actually sort of a lake or bay.
Why did I bring dice? What a silly idea. My bag would have been so much lighter. First thing you notice about Scary Island is how small it is.
I just saw what time it is.
Shut up.
We started late. It's fine.
I'll stay here all fucking
Holy
night.
shit.
I would do this for 4 straight hours.
We started.
We might be. All right. First thing you notice about the island is how small it is. It's like 1.5 miles wide at its widest point. You know, from a distance, you couldn't really tell now that you're up there because no one is really allowed over here. No one at all. Very, very small. The grass looks overgrown. There's trees, shrubs, bushes, no discernible paths anywhere. And there's also a 10-foot high chain link fence that seems to go around the circumference of the island with like barbed wire and shit on top.
Oh.
What do you do?
Whoa, maybe there is some kind of facility here.
Is that what we have to get over?
I thought you were really dexterous, Stacy.
I am, but like you always like give me the boop. So like I have to go like ready, okay, and then like freaking lift me up.
Oh yeah, you guys should do a cheerleading maneuver to get over the
Come
fence.
on, like
Flip her over the barbed wire.
formation 2, let's go.
Formation
What's the
2.
worst that could happen?
I mean, I usually have another really strong base to help me.
I mean, I could try. He takes off his shirt. Yeah. And kind of. And kneels down, cupping his hands, ready to launch.
That's like so hot of you, Scotty. All right.
I don't want to interrupt this, but who's catching you on the other side?
Oh yeah.
Don't they catch you also?
The ground.
Oh my God! You mean Stacy not thinking like 3 minutes ahead? Yeah, shocker.
Troy, can we do?
No,
a,
I'll just like flip and like land it.
Can we do a luck
All
roll
right.
for a pile of leaves?
I mean, on the other side, it's just as overgrown as it is on this side. It's
a real bramble.
You don't know if you could throw her into a pile of rocks, and if you fail, you'll impale her on barbed wire.
I guess.
Okay.
I guess that
I'm
is
down to
true.
brainstorm.
But damn it, it's your last summer together.
This is what
One
memories
way
are
or
made
another.
of.
It would be really cool if you made
I've
it.
done gymnastics since I was like 3.
Right, but if you get over there just asking, what are you gonna do then?
Walk to a gate and let us in.
Do I have to like think of everything? Jesus.
What gate? Where's the gate?
I don't know.
Stacy, do you think you could do the flip with our beer?
Wait, are you asking me to hold the beer while I flip?
Yes.
But then we wouldn't have any beer.
I mean, I would have it.
Flip. Clay, you didn't bring fucking pliers, the big pliers?
Hey,
Listen,
Steve.
if I could do a keg stand, I could do a freaking triple flip in the air holding beer, okay?
All right,
You
I'm
are the
keeping my
best
beer.
at keg stands, Stacy.
Thank you.
Steve,
Yeah, what's up, Scotty?
I kneel down in front of you. I'm hearing a lot of criticism and not a lot of support. What
Just trying to figure out like what we're gonna do and how we're gonna get in there.
You're pretty young, but you're smart. How would you get in?
Yes.
Well, first
Steve.
I'd look for a way in other than the first thing we looked at.
Wow.
Hey, Steve, give me a spot hidden.
I think you might be onto something.
I mean, a double backflip over barbed wire is cool. How about a spot hidden?
24 under 40.
Okay.
Hold on a second, Scotty. Let me take a look around.
Do you want to spend 4 points of luck to make that a hard success?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so you spend 4 points of luck to make that a hard success.
By the way, I didn't know this because I've never played a boy before in one of these games, but when you play that young, you immediately reduce your strength and dex, and you increase your luck.
Oh, your luck, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got tons of luck.
Your luck goes away as you age. That's the message from Sandy Peterson.
Less time for things to work out.
Bring that message. Yep.
It was luck that gave me a hernia.
Diminishing returns.
All right. So, Steve, ever the wise beyond his years young man, while they're discussing flipping over the barbed wire, you use your eyes because you play D&D and you
Exactly.
know you're supposed to look around.
Yeah.
You see 2 things. With a
Perception
hard
check.
success. Perception check. You noticed maybe about 40, 50 feet away to the right, there is a section of the fence that has been cut out. And you would have noticed that with just a regular success, but you also noticed with the hard success a sign that's attached to the fence that says no trespassing, property of the U.S. military.
Okay. So he'll start looking around, and he's not that far, like, away from you guys. And he's like, guys, somebody's been in here before, and this is military.
Oh, that place got to be packed with cigarette boats.
Cool. There's a hole in the fence. All right, gang, let's flip her.
Yeah, one of you guys can go on the other side now to catch her.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Wow.
Good job, Steve.
Yes, Steve, we used our brains. Are you happy now?
It's like Zoolander. It's so fucking funny.
It's very Zoolander.
Most of them are going to college.
They got into college.
No.
In the 80s.
Obviously, let's go through the hole. See what's on the other side.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a
Let's go
really
through-
good idea, Scotty. I'm so glad you thought of it.
Yeah, I can go through the hole too.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Everybody can do everything.
Let's just say you all
If
walked
somebody
through
has
the
a hard
hole.
time getting through the hole, I can easily reach around and help you out.
My God. It has infected all of our shows.
When did all of our shows become this?
This group.
Smut-tacular.
This
Every
group
time.
is
I just see-
horny.
When Kate joined.
Matthew, it was his idea.
Yeah, it's Capodicasa. He is thirsty as fuck.
He really is. He really is.
I just see it as a recognition of the, yearning of the human condition.
It's a brat summer.
It's Brett Summer.
Whatever. I mean, this is probably like an old military base from like World War II or something. It's probably unmanned.
Yeah, they're not around here anymore. Let's go.
There's no men?
Can I roll to see if I know anything else about the legends surrounding this island? Like, if this was manned, you'd see military aircraft or military personnel going to and fro.
What skill are you thinking?
That's a great question.
While he's thinking of that, can Steve just he's super paranoid about this stuff, and he reads into conspiracy stuff and thinks the government might be doing secret projects on all kinds of whatever scary things that could end up having an impact on the land around it. So can he just look around or see if he notices anything strange about the natural state of the nature around us? Are we hearing birds? Do the trees look normal? Does the grass look normal? I've got natural world.
I was going to say, I think that's a natural world check.
Yeah, so I
give
have
me a
that
natural world check, and then what have you settled
I think
on?
I'll do, since it's associated, I think, with memory and recall, can I do an idea roll?
Yeah, idea, okay.
Great. That's a 97. It's definitely unmanned, probably abandoned.
And I got a 58 over 30 for natural world.
58 over 30. Yeah, nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Okay.
It looks very overgrown, like no one has been here, like no civilization whatsoever.
I think we're alone now, guys.
I don't think there's anyone around.
I think we're alone now.
The beating of our hearts is the only sound.
You walk through the hole.
Is that Mr. Yurkovich's Walkman?
Yeah, he has his Walkman, yeah.
The setup and the payoff.
That's right.
This could have been a 2-night show.
What are the odds?
You guys walk through the hall. Okay?
Next year.
Still,
You all go through the hall. These horny teens walk through the hall.
You wanted 7 of us.
Fucking. You walk through the hole. You start looking around. There's nothing going on. You continue moving in.
This is going to end to be like fucking Cthulhu, the end.
Stop.
An hour and 20 minutes.
Stop.
All right, so Steve walks up to Molly.
Stop. Steve doesn't do shit. Steve is railroaded into this next part of the adventure.
Steve doesn't do shit.
Steve doesn't do shit. Walking around, you go
Steve
through
hasn't had a scene with Molly yet.
Yeah.
It's amazing that you spent an hour in the arcade. It was 2 lines on my script. They go to the arcade and they meet each other.
You know what? Travis looks in the mirror, gave us, who do you think, give us genius.
You walk through the hall.
Right.
You all walk through the hole, you skulk through. You look off in the distance and you see the part that was cut out, kind of like buried in the brush, and also like stuff has grown over it. So you think, oh, maybe this was like cut a while ago. You continue moving forward, you don't see any buildings anywhere. It's not a very wide island, so you keep moving inward, looking for like a building or anything. Everybody give me a spot hidden check.
Now we're talking.
This is like a really long way to go without even a building and a military installation on a small island.
Oh, look, I failed. 43.
Oh, Stacy.
I got a hard success.
Okay.
Oh.
I failed 51 over 40.
I failed.
I barely failed.
What's a fumble?
A fumble is 100 unless you have a skill lower than 50, then 96
Okay, so
to
50's
100.
good. Like if I got a 98 over 50,
You're good.
I just failed.
I also got a 98 over 50.
Whoa.
Nice.
Hey.
Good for you,
Yeah,
failures.
guts.
Motorin.
Scotty, with his keen swimmer's eye.
Yes.
Keith Swimmer's eyes. That's why they have to protect them with the goggles.
Yeah.
The USA's greatest treasure.
Yes.
Swimmer's eye. Phelps's eyes will be in the Hall of Fame. You're walking along. You don't see anything, but you're looking around, and you see a baseball cap, kind of like buried in the sand, like half buried in the sand.
Looks like somebody flipped their lid. And I come down and tug the cap out of the ground and look. Mariners, probably.
You'd think, right? And you look, and it's a Seattle Pilots hat.
Oh.
Baseball nerds.
Yeah,
So like
what's
a
up?
sports
Yeah.
role, or are we supposed to know what that is?
History? You guys got history?
Oh, I got history.
Yeah.
It's my major.
You could just ask me. But
We could just have.
Yeah.
I know Skid knows it, but Kerkovich might not.
Okay, I got a hard success.
What's this mean, Clay?
The Seattle Pilots were an
I
expansion.
know a lot about sports. A lot about sports.
Calm down, Clay.
it was the Mariners before they changed their name.
Yes. They only existed.
Skid's veins bulging.
Sorry, I should have let after your success. Let Skid tell you. But here's the important thing: it was a 1-year expansion team.
Oh.
They were only around in 1969, and they actually went to become the Brewers.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
They set
Okay.
the stage for having a professional team in Seattle, but they only existed for 1 year in 1969, and then they went off to become the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, that's right.
I heard my dad
around what
talking
year?
about
What year would that have been?
1969. Scotty.
Nice.
Nice.
My dad talks about this a lot. It's the only thing he does talk about. Seattle Pilots, Seattle Pilots. Otherwise, he's silent.
Okay, all right.
Sometimes your silence is louder than screams.
Such an 80s phrase.
I hate your dad. God. Does that mean this is that old? I mean, who would be wearing a pilot's hat now?
Does it look new? Or does it
No,
look
it's
old?
like it's all beat up and weathered. It's faded.
Yeah, so some homeless guy was here in 1969. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Let's keep going.
exactly. Like,
Wait, but
so
like-
this place is abandoned. I've made out in lots of abandoned and weird places, like way weirder than this.
Really?
Oh, this means the legends are true. And that's awesome.
No, it
the
means
legends about Stacey's are all true.
That there were vagrants?
I've never made out with a vagrant. That was freaking Clay who spread that rumor about me.
I mean, I might have repeated it once.
Let's keep walking.
Steve, you're trying to speak
Steve's
up.
like, wait a minute. Didn't you say that your dad said that everybody died on
this-
that boat in 1969?
Could this be from that expedition?
Is this your dad's hat?
Was it a cigarette boat?
I thought,
Do I?
well, hold on. I thought they never made it to the island.
Does anyone write their name on the inner lining of the cap?
Check that hat.
You look, maybe there was some writing there, but it's just been faded, lost to time.
Was it 69 that my dad went and tried to get
1969 is
Yeah.
when the team of teens, like doing exactly what you were doing here, but they capsized before they ever reached the island,
Right.
and they all
you
died.
said
Yeah.
your dad said they never reached the island, but maybe some of them survived
Maybe some of them came here.
and never made it back.
Why would they stay? We're not that far away.
We're not that far away. Maybe the hat just like washed up on shore, but then it ends up behind this fence, like this far in.
Guys, it seems like you think the government is untrustworthy.
Was the base like active in 1969? You said it was World War II, Scotty.
I was just guessing. I mean, I just assumed that's when you'd build a coastal military base.
It was all the
It's
rage.
facing the Pacific, right? I'm not dumb. I had to maintain my grades. Like, I don't know, but that's wild. That means somebody would have washed on shore and maybe something happened to them here before they could return.
Or just the hat fell off and washed on
Or
shore.
it's just a hat. Sometimes a hat's just
Who
a
gives
hat.
shit?
Maybe they ran out of beer.
Oh. Let's keep walking.
Yours is
Let's
as good as any
say-
other. At least we got something to show the folks back home. And I tuck it into the
Oh, yeah,
pocket
smart.
of my jeans.
You tuck the Seattle Pilots hat into the back of your jeans. You continue moving forward, looking for anything whatsoever. You think at a certain point there's got to be building or something. What are they protecting with this fence? And then eventually, middle-ish of the island, you feel like, you see a like small cave. It's almost like a pimple off the surface of the island. This little hole going down. It stretches for about 15, 20 feet and then ends. It just kind of comes out, and there's a cave entrance.
That cave looks gross, but we could have our beers in there and it'd be like a cool story.
Wow. You're so mature, Molly. You have the best and most mature ideas.
Thanks.
God.
Thanks, Phil.
No wonder you answer phones. Let's go down there.
Yeah, let's go. You guys can make all these hole jokes.
Yeah, it'll be... You guys are
I'm
like that,
going
right?
deep in the hole. I'm going to go face first in the hole.
Does this hole smell funny to
Those
you?
weren't jokes, Guts. We're being practical.
This hole's all slimy.
Also, not the worst place I've made out with somebody. So,
Stacy, I was wondering, this year, 1986,
yeah.
David Cronenberg has released a masterpiece called The Fly.
Okay.
It's a tragic love story. I was wondering if you'd like to see it with me sometime?
About a fly?
It's about a man who slowly turns into a fly.
That's
Using
not
telepods.
possible, though.
Yeah, that's right. That's because it's make-believe.
Make believe. That's the shit that he does in his games.
I'll go.
There you go.
Well, don't leave me out.
All right.
It's cool. Anyway, let me know. Hit me up over the regular telephone that we all use.
Are you trying to make out with someone in this cave?
Yeah.
I think I was like, thinking maybe I might make out with somebody in this cave.
Wow, that's some intense eye contact. Let's go in the cave.
You enter the cave. It's wide enough for you to be 2 by 2, maybe even 3 by 3.
Nice.
Let's role play that and who's in what order.
Who's got a Bic lighter? This old guy does.
Hell yeah. I smoked so many
No,
cigarettes.
I got this. And
I was kidding.
He pulls his big backpack off, goes into the backpack, and pulls out a headlamp.
Jesus. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Funny story, Joe and I share a lot of hotels on the road. He brings one to every tour because he's so kind. Like when he gets up in the middle of the night, if his flight is before mine, he puts the headlamp on and just walks around the room.
I never knew that.
With
What?
red light, man.
Like
With
a
red
spelunker.
A sweet, sweet man.
It's very nice.
But yeah,
It's the weirdest, nicest thing anyone has done.
yeah, he doesn't have the fancy like red light on this one. This is just a bright ass light. It's like comes on, and he just like looks at you all right in the face. It's like
Good thinking,
and you know what?
Steve.
Honestly, I mean, Steve at first being very nervous about the illegality of all of this is, I mean, his curiosity is piqued by this military stuff, and he's like, this is so cool, like to uncover conspiracy, and so he just like he'll start walking ahead, holding his backpack like with his headlamp
Walking ahead.
into the cave.
You walk into the cave and it's descending. It's definitely sloping downward into darkness, but your light allows people to see where you're going. You walk 10 minutes or so, and then you shine your light on a old sign that says, there's like an arrow, and it says sublevel 1A, and it points in the direction that you're going. You continue going that way, and you feel like you've been walking like 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes, and eventually the room ends in a circular chamber, and in the center of the room, it looks like an elevator shaft, like an old-timey, like Elden Ring, Dark Souls type elevator shaft. More Elden Ring than Dark Souls. And
He walks to the middle and depresses the pressure plate.
well, it's funny you
And then he
mentioned that.
jumps off halfway down into the secret area.
He accidentally rolls up. There's no elevator platform there. There's also no crank. It's not Elden Ring. But you do see like an old-fashioned pulley system and cables and whatnot. Do you walk up to the lip?
Yeah.
You walk up to the lip.
And he like peers over the edge, shining his light down.
You look down, and about 20 feet down, you see the top of the elevator.
Oh.
and your light flashes on like a trap door in the top of the elevator that's either that's where it descends to or it's stuck between floors.
He's like, he comes up, he's like, wait guys, there's like a shaft here, but the elevator's just down a little bit. You know, setting them up obviously, but he doesn't know.
Come on,
Rob.
grow up.
He's just talking about shaft.
So, yeah. So he looks down and he's like, I could, and he turns to you and you can't even see his face. You just see light in your eyes. And he's like, I could probably climb down there.
Yeah, go
I think I could get to the trap door. There's a trap door on top of the elevator, and then we could find out like what's in that lower floor.
Well, hold on.
Or maybe I could figure out how to work it, just like bring it back up.
Hold on. Of all the people here, Stacy knows the most about going down.
It's true.
Clay, you're a bitch.
Are you sure? Are you sure he's your friend, Stacy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Guts, can you just
Why?
like...
Why do you ask?
He's mean to you. That was a mean thing to say.
But it's like, it's true, though.
Okay.
Bulletproof.
Absolutely bulletproof.
What's up, Steve? You want me?
Anyway,
got-
like,
he
it's an
goes to-
elevator. Like, just push a button.
He turns to Guts. He's just like, can you just like watch my backpack and make sure nothing happens to it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Thank you. And I'm going to attempt to climb down.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
It's pretty dangerous.
Or climb,
I'm glad
climb,
we
yeah,
sent
climb.
the child.
So he has his headlamp on and I got this.
You feel like you're...
I could look so cool in front of Molly.
Oh, he likes
He
Molly.
like goes to like jump out to grab this elevator cable.
You feel like you're your half-orc paladin.
Yeah, yeah.
You're dungeon delving.
53 over 20.
Okay. All right, so that's a fail, but you can do a couple things. You can spend luck to make it a success, but that's a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Or you can push the roll. And when you push the roll, you got to describe to me what you're doing differently, and it's high risk, high reward. If you make it, you make it. If you fail, usually something bad.
And you
happens.
can't spend luck.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Is an assist allowed?
Not at this point where he's already attempted it.
Then I think that this is super important, especially for what Molly thinks about him.
Yeah.
So he is going to spend the luck.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a lot of luck. But he's going to like jump out and just like grab onto this thing.
That decision
Cable and start working his way down.
is important. And you spend the luck, so you spend like 33 points of luck to make that a success. And
He's a kid. He's got 1,000 luck.
You like rappel down the line, and this young man who seems super nerdy looks pretty cool right now.
Wow, Steve. Look at
Stacey,
you go.
Your brother is kind of cool.
I mean, he did take a few years of gymnastics with me growing up, so it's just... But, like, don't tell him you said that or that I said that when he comes back up.
Okay.
Okay.
Steve. What's down there?
Yeah, there's a trap door here. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can open it. And he starts seeing if he can open that trap door.
Yep. Opens pretty easily. It's an old-fashioned elevator, rudimentary. You look in. There's no light, but you've got your headlamp. And you see controls in the elevator. Looks like maybe you can manipulate it up or down. You keep flashing the light around, and you see a body. Looks like a partially decomposed body in the corner of the elevator.
Oh, fudge.
But he didn't
Somebody
say
died
fudge.
down here, guys.
What?
What?
What? Somebody died down here. There's a body in here.
Is he wearing a Seattle Pilots uniform?
That's a really good question. Like, what is the corpse wearing? Is it male? Is it female? Is it young? Is it old?
What
can you tell?
Look, maybe female. The clothes are very out of style. They're not. They don't really match. They're kind of retro to '86. It's decomposed. And as you continue to look, it looks like the head is missing on the body.
Whoa.
There's also
That didn't jump out first and foremost.
You started
As
at
I
the feet and
continued
just
to look.
Upon closer inspection.
something's missing.
It's a horrifying decapitation.
Well, you look down because I imagine you're looking. Oh, it's a body. Now you like really look, and you're like, and it's missing its head.
it doesn't have a head.
And you keep looking, and you see a like a pile of maybe rags and a backpack. Again, totally out of style in another corner.
Do you need one of us to come down
Is that
there?
all that he sees? Like in terms of like, is the elevator door closed?
Elevator door is closed.
And all right, he's
Controls to manipulate the elevator.
he's going to be like, he starts sweating. He starts like breathing heavy. His heart is racing, but he's like, they got to take a look at this thing, and I know Guts can't make the climb. So he's gonna
I
try
heard that too.
Slow pan up to the shaft. You guys.
It's
he's
echoing.
He's gonna
It's
try
a
to
resonating chamber.
He's gonna try to steal himself and jump down inside the elevator to try to just work it to come up 2 floors.
Dunk. You jump on the elevator. The elevator like shakes.
Jumps down. His Converse hit the floor.
Really? His Converse. Does he have like one green one and one red one?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's
Christmas.
That's what we used to do.
Yeah,
The elevator kind of shakes under the pressure of your landing. You look down at the body. Rags, backpack. What do you do?
He's first gonna try to look at the controls and see if he can work the elevator up. See if there's any. I mean, it's weird.
You
Like, is there power or is it like a pulley system?
No, it's like it's very old-fashioned, but there is power.
Can I try to repair the elevator?
You're upstairs.
I'm gonna try.
I can't
to,
from where I am.
Where you are? No, it's like this pulley system, but
Okay.
you see how it works. It's very, very strange. Nothing like nothing you've seen before, but you know how to operate it, and you operate it what you think is going to send it back up, and it stirs and begins to go up. Now, what you don't see, but if this was a film at home, others would see, the area near the backpack where the rags are starts to wriggle. Starts to wriggle until a head pops up. Slowly makes its way towards Steve.
Yes.
Kind of rolls towards Steve.
Oh wait, I don't see it yet.
You don't see it yet.
He did it.
Give me a spot hidden.
You give yourself a spot. Shit.
Or listen if your listen is better.
30 under 40.
Okay. I don't know if this is good or bad.
Yeah, really.
Because as it's going up, you're just looking around and you see this head with long hair. It could be a woman or a man that had long hair. The head, it's missing its eyes, but it seems to like wriggle towards you and open its mouth.
Is it just like on the ground or is it floating? What did you say?
It's a head that's just kind of flopping towards you.
Yeah. So he's just like, oh, shit! And he kicks it.
First, give me a sanity roll.
Yeah, it just goes right through him. Oh, shoot. I screwed up my sanity. It's just your power, right? Okay, sorry. Okay.
No, it's your pal.
Chapow. 6.
Wow.
Under 65. Okay.
Damn.
Solid as a rock.
So yeah, he's just like not overthinking it, and it's just kicking it.
Okay. You're still going to take 2 points of sanity because a severed head is rolling towards
Yeah.
you. But you played a lot of D&D. It's not that weird.
You've been there.
And you attempt to kick it just as the doors are coming up and opening. We are now in combat.
Oof.
Oh, and Stacey will be like, ew, and she'll like grab Guts' arm.
I'm here.
I'm going to resolve the elevator here first. Steve, you've got a 60 dex. Let's resolve this kick. Give me a brawl roll to try and kick this head that's coming towards you as its mouth opens.
Brawl roll. Oh, so you can imagine, Steve Not much of a brawler. More of a mathlete. 56 over 25.
Okay. The head comes up, fights back, and bites you. It bites you like right on the ankle, and you're just like, ah! You take 5 points of damage.
Whoa. That's half his life gone, basically.
Wow.
Yeah. That's Call of Cthulhu.
That's Call of Cthulhu, ladies and gentlemen.
And you're just like, ah, ding, the doors open, and
he's
all
just
of
like,
you see. You see this head just with its teeth wrapped around Steve's ankle. Everybody else give me a sanity check.
And I mean, blood just starts shooting out of his leg. It's pouring down onto the floor. And he's like throwing his leg in the air.
I passed. 27 under 50.
All right, 2 points of sanity damage.
Fail.
Fail. 1d6 points of sanity damage. Let me know if you roll 5. Nora?
I rolled an 8 for my sanity.
All right, so 2 points.
I failed.
Failed. 1d6.
Passed.
Passed. 2 points.
Pass.
2 points. Kate, how many did you roll?
I rolled a 6 on my d6.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
That's 6 sanity. Give me an intelligence roll. Do you fully understand the horror of what is happening?
Hey, she's really smart, man.
She's very mature.
99 over 45.
Woo, yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
That's
You may be
good.
mature, but you don't understand what's happening.
I don't get it, but it's gross.
I also rolled a 6. So I have to do what the fuck now? I have to figure out
Intelligence
if I know.
roll.
Yeah,
And
good
you
thing
wanna
I've got a
fail this.
90 intelligence.
You have a 90 intelligence?
Yeah.
What?
It's me in high school. Yeah, no, I understand this fucking.
All right,
Of course you do.
Yeah, of course.
It's just
you
like
do.
John Carpenter's seminal 1982 hit the thing. I didn't even have to look that one up. Except it had legs and it was more of an arthropod.
All right, here's what I'm going to say. For your bout of madness, in this moment, you think you're being watched.
Oh,
You're being filmed.
I'm in a movie.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Holy shit. Are there Call of Cthulhu bottle caps?
I mean, I would already given out 20 for the play tonight. I'd run out of caps.
This crew sets a high bar.
Yeah. So you feel like maybe this is some like weird like movie. This is pre-reality shows.
Guys, this is a new genre of television is being invented right now. There's cameras everywhere.
At the same time, there's also a severed head latched onto Steve's leg. Stacy, you have an 80 dexterity. Your brother is being attacked by a head. What do you do?
I'm going to try to kick its face off of his ankle.
Give me a brawl roll. Somebody's went classic. Give me the classic kick the severed head off your brother roll.
I've seen lots of football players do this.
Yep.
I rolled a 72 under 80.
72 under 80.
Wow. That's quite a brawl.
You boot the head and it's boom, 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 boom.
That's
hits
amazing.
the wall and just kind of flops. But it starts like kind of moving back. It's Scotty's turn.
All right. Oh, hell no. Grody. And Grody. This thing was kicked and it just got right back up.
Yeah.
It needs to be. I passed my sanity roll of flying colors and just lost a little bit of sand. So I'm gonna rush up and not try to kick. I'm gonna try to crush.
Yeah. Like stomp it.
Yeah. Leap and. Oh yeah.
Noura, give me by the way, damage for your brawl attack. It's probably 1d4 or 1d6 plus your DB.
Oh,
bonus
shit. I
plus
was
your
rolling
DB.
brawl,
1d3, I think.
Dex.
Yeah, it'd be brawl.
Oh.
Did you fail on your
I was going to
brawl?
say, you have an 80 brawl?
I did. I heard Dex, and so I rolled Dex.
Oh, okay. That's
So if we're doing brawl, I did not make that.
you did not. All right, so you go to kick and just whoop.
We've rewound just like a movie.
So you miss just
games.
narrowly. Okay,
It's
so
like a VHS.
You see,
thing
this is perfect. Yeah, you see the fuzz.
latched onto Steve's leg, and you're gonna try and just curb stomp it. Give me a brawl roll.
Boom. Oh my God.
Go, Scotty, go.
No.
Go, Scotty, go.
I rolled a 99.
Oh no!
This is like the third 99.
What is your get off me?
99 over
Get it off me.
75.
Okay. All right, not a fumble.
Damn,
you're
dog.
You're trying to stamp it, and it's like moving around on Steve's leg as he's screaming. Clay,
Can't
it's your
get it.
turn.
Can I attempt to grab it?
You can do whatever the fuck you want, man. It's Call of Cthulhu.
Is that also
It's
a
a
brawl?
combat maneuver, so it's probably going to be brawl. Your goal is to try and grab it and pull it off of
Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah.
All right, give me a brawl roll.
Grab that bitch by the hair.
When you talk like me like that, it makes me feel uncomfortable. 83 over 50.
Christ.
These teens are doomed. You're trying to grab it. You're like, the hair is really wet and it slips out of your hands.
Gets
What
on my uniform.
about Philip?
I lose sanity.
Ew, you look really bad right now.
Why would you say that to me?
Because I love you and I want you to know, like, to fix yourself, especially, like,
Especially.
especially.
Save us, Mr. Yurkovich.
Yeah, Kerkovich, you're up. Show these kids how to do this.
Okay. He pushes the kids out of the way and says, "Out of my way, Einstein." So let's show you how we do things in the CIA one day. One day. And he's gonna try to crush this thing.
Oh, I was hoping you'd just like pull out a 357 Magnum.
Should have.
It's 1986. It would be like an Uzi.
Yeah, I know.
The handle that goes all the way down. The
Like a
magazine.
scorpion. Like, that's a 007.
Whoa!
Nice.
And what's your brawl?
45.
All right, so I think that's an extreme
yeah.
success.
Yeah, okay.
All right, give me your damage.
Okay.
You get your DB on that too.
6 points. 6 points of damage.
All right, so you just come up, and while everyone else is fumbling around to try and stop this head, you just wham! Splat! And the head stops moving.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good job, Phil.
Even
was-
more gray matter gets on Clay's uniform. Don't look at me!
That was awesome, Phil.
Yeah, that was like Rob Bottin did great special effects work. He's the guy who did the effects on the thing.
Hey, look. Come on, guys. It was super weird. We got to keep it together. Otherwise, I'll never get in CIA.
Steve, are you all right?
no. I need to be clear about something. Like, whatever you're talking about, Steve is like,
Calm down. Let's see that leg.
he's like, he's on his ass back up against the wall of the elevator next to this headless body, like, and he's looking down and there's blood running out of his calf. And he's just like grabbing at his jeans, his bleached jeans, and he starts pulling them up his leg. And there's just this like enormous jagged bite mark, and his skin is like peeled back. And I mean, it's like a guaranteed like dozens of stitches kind of wound. And he's just like,
Your mom's gonna be
Stacy.
pissed.
Stacy goes through his backpack and she's like, hands him his inhaler and she's like, calm the fuck down.
Can I do first aid?
Yeah, I want to do first aid.
Yeah, we can do some first aid. Give me those first aid checks to see if you can like restore some HP.
I actually
At
have
the
first
same
aid.
time, Steve, as you're like doing your inhaler and panicking over this, you almost hear this voice in your head. It's very, very quick to the point where you think maybe you're just hallucinating from panic, and it's something to the point that's like, it's okay, you'll be okay.
and he like looks around to see if Phil said it, because he's got a creepy voice. I do, yeah. But like Phil's lips aren't moving, and he blinks, and there's tears and sweat like mixing on his face. He's just like, did you hear that?
Yeah, you were screaming bloody murder.
After I did my inhaler, there was a voice. It said you're gonna be okay.
No.
No, none of us would have said that.
Sorry, we're kind of focused on the task at hand. I rolled a hard success on my first aid.
Oh,
roll.
great. All right.
I rolled an 86.
Okay.
Over 30.
Over 30. All right. Well, up to 2 people can try and administer first aid, and you only need 1 success. Your success gives you 1 hit point back.
Great. I look at you and I'm like, we got to put pressure on this thing. Sorry, Billy Joel. And I rip a chunk out of your shirt. And
Sorry, Billy Joel.
wrap you up tight.
And you see his just like hairless chest.
Oh no.
It's like, prepubescent belly.
Hairless sunken chest.
Exactly. Just like, oh, thanks, Scotty. Oh my God, it hurts. Give me a beer.
Finally. Also, you tell mom and dad that you got bit by a dog.
If we see them again.
Oh my God, so dramatic. Whatever.
Hey.
Hand him a beer.
Hey kid, I think you earned this Rainier. And he gives him a Rainier.
He's just like, seen Dad do this 1,000 times.
There you go. She like tips
It's
it
a
over. There you
lukewarm
go.
Rainier.
Lukewarm.
Not been refrigerated ever.
That is so bad.
Seen Dad used to it. Dads, huh?
You just have to like open your throat. It's fine. You just have to drink up.
I have to go to the hospital now.
It's just a beer, Steve.
Yeah. You're gonna be fine.
I might get alcohol poisoning.
It'll take years for it to affect your liver.
Look at your dad. He's fine.
I'm fake drinking a beer, and I have a beer right here.
In deep.
Oh my God.
Chug.
The Imaginarium.
Desperate.
Welcome
It
to
hurts.
it.
And then maybe it starts to hit his system a little bit. Pain subsides a little bit, but there's this thumping of the blood, and it's like, and he knows he needs stitches, but Scotty wrapped it up. But he's just like looking at Stacy, like, and his eyes are petrified.
You got bit by a dog.
I keep laughing. Steve isn't laughing. I just want to be clear.
Freaked.
Can Clay examine the body?
Yeah.
I examine the body.
All right, you examine the body. You see the same thing. The clothes are very outdated. It's decomposed. It's very unclear. Obviously, you're a kid. You don't know how this person died.
I'm a scholarship student to Miskatonic University, I'll have you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a cheerleading scholarship. You feel
To
pretty
study
confident.
English, a language you already speak.
This body wasn't a former cheerleader. But you're looking, and the cause of death is unclear, but it seems like
A head coming off, probably.
the head probably. You don't know.
I think I've spotted the cause of death.
I don't know, guys.
You don't know if that happened posthumously or not, though. Like,
Can I?
there's- Yeah,
May I?
please.
Like Steve, it's like as he gets his wits back, and you're like, examining it. He's like, let me just look. I mean, he one of his chief focuses is biology, and he's got multiple biology books. Like I said, that he brought with him. He's got a 60 in biology.
Okay.
So could I attempt to see how long this corpse has been here, or he pretty much assumes it was death by decapitation, but his assumptions could be wrong.
Do you guys have biology? You were dissecting a fetal pig earlier.
I failed biology.
Okay. Give me a biology roll.
It's shocking, really.
I almost dropped out.
Also, I just want to real quick thank my man from my gauntlet today that played Sir Will, got the killing blow, and gave me these 2 D10s to use tonight. So thank you so
Nice.
much, buddy. I've been rocking them all night. It's awesome. I was like, I don't play a lot of Call of Cthulhu. He was like, here's some D10s. It was very nice. All right. Shit, I failed. 74 over 60.
Anyway,
Luck?
thanks for the dice.
Dice. Stop.
Luck?
Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
Joe,
Probably don't want to push that.
luck?
You know.
Yeah,
push
I'll
it
push
real good.
All right, what are you going to do differently?
He's going to start ripping clothes off of the body, even though that might be very disturbing. He's going
Okay.
to start trying to look deeper into this corpse. He's just can't see enough from this.
There's also
vantage.
a backpack there, too, I mentioned, and a pile of rag.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at the body, so you're like, I need to get the clothes off.
Yeah.
That's his backpack, but you want to strip it down.
What's going on with us? 99.
Over what?
Now, it's not a fumble, right? Because I have a 60?
No.
Not a fumble.
But it's just a fail.
But
No,
it's
it's
a
a
fail
failed
on a
push
push.
roll.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, something bad happens.
Yeah, so as you're like moving this, shakunk, the elevator starts to go down on its own. And some of you are inside of the elevator,
Wait.
some of you are outside. What does everyone on the outside do?
I'm
I was inside because we were doing first aid.
I think I'd
right.
be
You guys are
inside because I
inside.
tried to kick the.
All right, Stacy's inside. Maybe Molly and Phil and Guts are still standing on the outside. Do you guys jump in?
I grab Molly and pull her into the elevator with me.
What
That's-
a gentleman.
Whoa, okay. We're going down. Down. Baby.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the sight of that, Guts jumps in.
All right, so you all jump in and.
Did you touch something?
Yeah, what's going on?
I didn't do anything. I was looking at the body.
Shine that light over here. And as it's going down, I want to see what's in that backpack. That tantalizing backpack.
You unzip the tantalizing backpack as this elevator descends.
The hell is this place?
You open it up and just maggots explode.
Oh!
Give me a sanity check.
Gnarly.
So
gnarly.
Just Ross, or is that everybody?
Just Ross.
Yeah.
Just Scotty.
Ooh, baby, that's a fail.
It's a fail. All right, give me 1d4 sanity damage. It was just very shocking.
All right. That's 3 more sanity damage.
Okay. You guys all know your breaking points, 1/5 of the day. You see these maggots explode. Those of you nearby are like, what? And it stinks. There's like spoiled food, but I mean, it's food so old. There's no remnants of food, but you see like there must have been food in here a long time ago.
So, in my pulling apart of the clothes of the body, I'm also looking for identification. Like any sort of like wallet, purse,
Right.
anything that might hold an ID.
You find nothing.
What about those rags?
You look at the rags, and this is where the head emerged. Give me a spot. Spot hidden.
Spot hid. Don't worry, I got this. 1.
Wow.
On your smoky green dice.
Yeah.
Green dice.
You're so good at that, babe.
Critical success. Molly, do you think you did any theater at Nangemini High?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Little theater?
What plays did you do?
What plays? Beowulf.
Beowulf?
Jesus!
Beowulf?
Did a stage adaptation of Beowulf?
Wow.
What they do before Gilgamesh?
The Song of Roland?
Saw doing it all.
You start looking through the rags, Molly.
And you tried to
Molly.
and you showed me your watch.
I'm just trying to do him a favor.
Molly, you look through the rags, and there's nothing really there, but then you stand up and you're like, everything seems like it was placed here purposefully. That's all the vibe you get from this. It almost seems like a set.
Like
I'm getting weird
production
vibes.
design?
I'm getting weird vibes from this. It seems like this was all put here,
Oh my God, I was right.
placed here.
Right, that just reinforces your fears.
Are
Wait,
you
or
sure
maybe
you're not
somebody is maybe somebody is working the elevator, like on purpose.
Do you have something to say to me, Clay?
I just want to make sure. Are you sure you're not just bringing your experience from your hit production of Beowulf into this?
Why don't you try believing women?
So mature,
I'm not-
so ahead of your years.
This isn't
babe.
Stacy.
What?
I thought you were great in Beowulf.
Okay.
I wasn't in Beowulf. Oh, you're talking to her. Okay.
Not everything's about you, Stacy.
Guys, let's focus on what's going on. We're clearly at the end of Act 1 of a 6-hour movie.
Yes, I love it's Rob is the Jamie Kennedy in this circumstance. Like-
Never say that again.
No, okay, all right. First and last time I'll say that.
Boom. You reach a floor, the bottom floor, the next floor. You don't know. The doors open, and there's a long catwalk.
Oh.
Goes about 100 yards or so.
Does it look as though there's like a chasm beneath?
There does look as if there's a chasm beneath.
Whoa.
There's a lot going on in this room.
Okay.
There is a chasm beneath the catwalk, and it looks like at one time or another there used to be a bunch of like mechanical equipment here, maybe, but it's really hard to see because it's covered by a lot of other shit, which I will talk about shortly. But you do see like cathode ray tubes, no like computers or anything. It's all like kind of looks like an old-timey science fiction movie. But covering all of that are like these weird organic like muscly, sinewy fibers that sort of spreaded themselves throughout this entire cavernous space. The catwalk continues on for about 120 yards or so and leads to a single door in a room that has a big sort of viewport that would kind of look over what may have once been a military base. But the window is covered in that same organic material, blotting out whatever's inside. Hanging from the ceiling, almost like you were at the Smithsonian, is an otherworldly spacecraft.
I was going to say an airplane. And it's an otherworldly spacecraft. That's amazing.
It's broken into several pieces, and some of the pieces are like blackened or charred. There's some pieces that have huge holes in the exterior, but it almost looks like a deconstructed model of a ship that's been reformed to like display. And that organic material climbs up to the ceiling as well, but you can still see metal peeking through. And this catwalk looks like it maybe was once used to like look down and over people, leading to this one room.
How wide or narrow is this?
About 5-6 feet wide.
Okay. This is fine. This is fine.
Wait,
Right?
so like we're gonna go back up now, right? And go and leave in a boat to the hospital?
Like,
Yeah,
Like-
Phil,
like,
how
does
does,
that
how does
work,
this
though?
work?
does
we
the
just go
elevator
up?
work?
There might be medical supplies. If this is a base, there might be, some sort of infirmary. Would have medical
It's okay.
supplies.
There could be gold.
Can we
Probably
just
not.
see?
I guess anything's possible. There could be babes.
Yeah, there's so many hot babes in there.
Can we just?
Listen.
Can we
There
just?
could be a lot of babes.
I don't want to get back in the smelly elevator. I could walk across this. It's fine. It's wide enough. It's weird, but whatever. And like she closes her eyes and remembers like her gymnast coach yelling at her, being like, "Second place is not going to beat the Soviets." And she, he's gonna. I could do this if I could do cartwheels on a balance beam. I could freaking walk across this catwalk. And I'm just gonna keep walking. I want to walk.
Guys all walk across the
I'll
catwalk.
spot you.
Okay,
Like
thanks.
a gymnast. Yeah.
Awesome.
Here, Steve, I'll help you.
Yeah, come on,
He, like,
Steve, let's
he gets
go.
up on his feet and he's like, "Are we really not gonna see if the elevator goes back up?
The one with the dead body in it? That one?
Are we not gonna check
Steve,
if
it's
the
fine.
elevator goes back up?"
Steve, you'll understand when you're older.
You'll understand when you're older. You're never gonna go to college if you can't be brave.
He just starts limping.
I'll support you.
I mean, we're all in a movie right now anyway. It's fine.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Was it in the elevator? I pictured it outside of the elevator. I left it.
Your
with,
elevator?
Well,
I left it
your
upstairs.
backpack?
Yeah. Like
Well, I grabbed your
You grabbed
your
something.
inhaler out of there, so I would figure it would have
you
been
pulled
nearby.
it into the elevator. All right,
yeah.
so it's in with us.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Great.
Good
So
to know.
we'll, like,
gun in there.
We'll like try to like.
Your pistol.
Give me a luck roll.
My Uzi.
All right, so you're
Look,
limping.
what are you gonna do? Run away? Or break the rules a little bit? If you follow the rules, then that's just your dad talking. Sometimes you have to dare to do what seems ridiculous. To do what society might judge.
Yeah,
Talking
Steve.
about rules,
Yes,
Scotty.
Steve.
Scotty knows what he's talking about, Steve.
Does he know about gangrene?
Gang
Like, what if my
who?
leg
What
rots
gang?
off?
There's no gangs here, Steve.
We'll get you out. Okay, we'll get you out.
Let's keep walking.
But we gotta look at that thing. Hup, 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 hup.
Clay
We're
helps.
gonna get you out so that you graduate and so that you compete against the Soviets in Seoul in 1988.
I remember those Olympics.
Ryan Boitano?
Clay helps Steve along the catwalk while the rest of you move forward 120 yards, and the door is just... Maybe there used to be a door here, but now it's like... It's not skin, it's like inside-out skin. And as you approach it, the door just kind of, like a mouth, just kind of yawns open.
Cool. It's very impressive.
And you see inside to the next room, large-looking chamber with a lot going on.
Oh.
Do we roll sanity for cloacal door?
Flesh.
No,
Flesh
no,
door?
it's weird. It's weird, but I'm gonna just have you keep moving.
I've seen this on a tarot card before. It's not that weird.
You do tarot?
Yeah.
It's cool.
No goth.
What do you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to Miskatonic University. You think I can't read tarot?
You walk into the next room, and it has a very similar aesthetic to the previous room. A combination of steel, old-timey machines, and this like muscly, sinewy fiber, this organic material sort of growing up and covering all of the old mechanical equipment. However, in this room, nestled into the wires and old machines hanging on the walls are several severed heads. And they're just kind of like, they're very particularly placed in the walls. And leading from each of the heads are these long tubes that go all the way to the center of the room, where placed upon this sort of makeshift dais is a single head of like an old man. It looks impossibly old, but he's wearing like a U.S. military general's hat. And as you come in, his eyes open up. Now you can roll your sanity checks.
Thank you, sir.
Aye, sir.
All right, sir.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. Holy moly.
Cock.
I
That was the first word. That even.
I failed by 1 point.
fail.
Raise your hand if you succeeded. 1 point of sanity.
I see you can keep your head about you too, Scotty.
Yeah. I've seen way worse things in my dad's man cave.
You've seen worse things than a severed head in your chest.
Don't ask.
It was a hustler.
Who failed? 1d8 sanity.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Let me know if you roll higher than a 5 or get past your 1/5 threshold.
No. I gotta roll my intelligence now, which is not high, as you might have guessed. I failed my intelligence roll.
That's good.
Perfect.
Which is good.
That's good. Kerkovich?
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
So yet again, Act 2 has begun.
Smart
when
motherfucker
you-
rolled this intelligence roll.
When you succeed
Oh,
at
you
the
rolled an 8. Wait, you rolled an 8.
Oh yeah, don't I also have to find out if I understand what's going on or something?
Wait, what was the 8?
I thought you said we take a D8 of
Oh,
sanity
D8 damage. Yeah, now you roll the
Now I
intelligence roll.
rolled.
I thought you rolled an 8.
Don't
on
worry,
the
I'm still
intelligence.
going.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh no.
then-
Nope, that's a 9. It's a 9 under 90.
90-something. All right, so yeah, you think you've moved into Act 2 of this great
Finally,
film.
this is like the work of Tom Savini, special effects master behind such hits as Dawn and Day of the Dead, which only came out last year.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 4. My sanity started at 55, so if I lose 1 more point of sanity, that is more than a fifth for the day.
You will go
so
temporarily insane. And Phil?
it will be.
5.
5 total.
Yeah,
All right, so
and that hits me at the threshold.
Oh yeah, I've gone way past it.
you've gone. All right.
Oh,
So
really?
Phil,
Oh, yeah.
give me an intelligence roll
Plus
first.
14 points of sanity.
Baby.
Wow.
I fail.
You failed. All right, that's good.
Yeah.
However, you're going to have a bout of madness, and both of you are temporarily insane.
Okay.
So you are no longer really driving the car.
Okay.
You've reached the point, the saturation of otherworldly horror has shook you. You tell me how you think this manifests, Rob.
Can I just keep going in the direction of thinking this is all a movie?
Yeah, but now expand upon it.
Okay, so he's like, quiet on the set, everyone! Everyone, we're gonna get a blocking rehearsal. So he just starts like walking through the area like willy-nilly. He's like grabbing things and moving them and touching them. He's like touching the heads. He's doing...
Guts, what are you doing, Guts?
It doesn't look right. It's gotta look believable.
Phil, what do you do?
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Phil thinks that Philip Michael thinks that this is a CIA test, that this is like an entrance exam for the CIA. And so he wants to go around and start licking the tongues of each of these severed heads.
Phil, no.
Wait, I have to do this,
The
babe.
second
No.
I
creepiest
have
thing
to
he's
do
done.
this.
What are you doing? If you do that, we're not gonna do that.
No, wait. I have to do this, babe, for us. And he just
No.
starts, he opens his mouth.
You're gonna get mono.
You open the mouth of one of these severed heads like
Yeah.
of a teenager.
A teenager.
No.
18 plus. An 18 plus severed head. Don't want to get any phone calls.
Guys, I think something's wrong with Mr. Yurka.
Shut up!
And you just start making.
Wait, do the number of teenage heads correspond to the number of people that were lost?
If you take those 4 plus the 1 in the elevator, there's still 1 missing.
Guys, I don't know what Mr. Kerkovich is doing, but I don't want to yuck his yum.
I think you should. Never too late.
But I wonder if these are my dad's friends.
Who are you? How did you get here?
The elevator.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
The others didn't make it this far. What year is it?
Sorry, this is the head talking to us?
Yeah.
Who is the general's hat?
The
General's
old man
head.
The one with the general's hat.
Yes.
I thought he was a whole body. No,
Nope.
just
Just
It's also
a
a head, but all those other heads, one of which Philip is making love to, are like have these tubes that are connected, like powering it. It's all very weird.
It's 1986. It's morning in America.
My name is General Thomas Beals. It was. Or at least it still is. I was part of a secret government team that dealt with extraterrestrial interference. After first contact, President Roosevelt put together a small team.
I knew it.
To investigate such matters.
It was World War II era. Yes.
It started with just one, but then more came. So, the government put more resources into containing and researching these situations. I was put in command of this base when they came. And his eyes kind of like roll back to point towards a large door in the back of the room.
Is that how we get out of here?
There's no way out. In 1951, a UFO crashed off the coast of Washington State. Following protocol, we quickly secured the craft to hide it from the public. The military had developed several offshore compounds designated as silos to house the remains from these incidents. The craft was brought here, along with the extraterrestrials
Did
found
you feed him
inside.
Reese's Pieces?
What?
What?
Did you feed him Reese's Pieces?
Let me look up when E.T. came out.
I think it was
1982.
1982. Yeah, 1982. We're good.
No, this was 651. We didn't know.
come out in 51.
If only we had had Reese's
Double check
Pieces.
that E.T. didn't come out in 1950.
I know. It's like.
What is this E.T. you're talking about?
The extraterrestrial.
He sounds adorable.
You know, he was like really cute. He like hid in between all the like pillows and stuffed animals.
I'm a severed head.
Do you want, sir? There's still time. Do you want us to get you out of here?
There is no out. I live in a perpetual state of horror. These creatures, they weren't like the traditional greys or reptilians that we first met. They were different. They looked like inside-out wolves.
What?
But with too many limbs. Merely looking upon their corpses drove soldiers to lose themselves.
Wait, inside-out wolves, just like the totems in the Quinault base.
What? The Quinaults.
Reservation, I suppose. This is
Nice.
a base.
Nice, Scotty.
Yes, they were not happy when we built this base here. Probably shouldn't have done it. Probably should have listened to them and their sacred water mumbo-jumbo. But the U.S. does what the U.S. does. We took these bodies in, and for the first 72 hours, we presumed they were dead. So then we did an autopsy. That invasive procedure woke them.
You've been waiting a long time to talk about this, haven't you? It's just
Feels like a
going.
trauma
and
dump.
cut. And cut. Okay, let's try it again, everybody. Stacy, I'm going to need you to ask about the door a little bit more, but this time make it a little bit more believable. Severed head, you're doing great. I just feel like let's pick up the cues a little bit. And action.
So is that how we get out of here? How's that?
That was perfect. I love you.
Awesome.
That-
Thank
I mean, that's not. Nope. Nope. That is not professional from a director. Excuse me. Please keep going, severed head, please.
Back there. Back there.
Oh,
Yes. Yes, there used to be a way out to the beach, but that's their room now.
The beach. I didn't pack a bikini.
I don't care who they are. We're going in that room. We're getting out of here. Let's go.
Wait.
I think your boyfriend's still making out with that.
Am I
head.
passing,
He's not my
sir?
boyfriend anymore.
Am I passing
That's
the
gross.
test?
Please. Stop. That's tickling my ear. I don't like it. Tell your friend to stop kissing that corpse's head.
Mr. Kerkovich.
Molly, he's gonna give you mono.
I mean,
Shut up. Let me tell you what happened.
You didn't tell us what happened?
No. You
Wait,
keep interrupting me.
wait, General Sir.
Sorry, sir.
Are you at all concerned this might be classified information that you're sharing with teenagers?
Yes,
Also,
that's my
like-
major concern right now. Revealing classified information. I've been a severed head for 2 decades. You come in here and start making out with a brain. I've wanted to talk to someone for so long. During the autopsy, it came to life and killed the entire scientific team. All except for one, Dr. Harold Lotz.
What?
Dr. Harold Lotz. He was the lone survivor. We brought him to the medical bay, and luckily he survived, but he healed too quickly. I should have known that was a warning. We contained that creature, put them back in confinement. The next 72 hours was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. They began to bioadapt to us at extremely fast rates. They learned our language within a day. Mouths grew from their necks and spoke to us.
Gross.
It was quite gross.
Guts is just framing you up with his hands. Keep going.
We tried to understand who they were, what they were. They had a very rudimentary understanding of our world, but it seemed like one was the dominant one. We called her Mother. The other two, Brother One and Brother Two. They acted like children. Mother was in charge. Within 3 days, their bodies changed to look like us. They looked just like you, or even you. They learned from us and we from them. They said they were political prisoners on their world that escaped and crash-landed here. They begged to be set free. We wanted to. We sent in a request to the Pentagon. But they were impatient. That is when
filed it a second time.
That is when
We missed
they-
a signature on one of the pages.
Yes.
Molly
The
likes a
Pentagon was
cigarette.
wary after what happened from the autopsy. They set in They set in motion their plan. So tired. Dr. Lotz became one of them. He was their thrall. He freed them. They wiped out everyone in the base except me. And Lotz was their thrall. And I am all that's left.
Wow.
Thus ends part 1 of my 7-part story.
Yes. I have so much more to say.
If only we
Listen.
hadn't role-played so much, we might have discovered this along the way.
Yes.
Listen, I swear I listened to all that. I was really good in school.
Good.
She takes a cigarette.
You
she
seem
puts it out
very
on his
mature.
nose.
Was a cigarette out on you?
Ah,
I'm gonna open that door
stop. Ah, why?
because the people with the neck mouths sound cool.
Fuck. You open the door. Along the entire back wall of the room is a mass of pulsating, tumorous organs, tightly wound together with muscle tissue, veins, arteries. In the center of all this is a kind of looks like part of a human woman. She's naked from the waist up, and nursing at her bulbous breasts are two men in their late 40s. Oh. And they're almost just like
Friends of yours.
How old do you think I am?
they're just kind of like hanging from her as they suckle.
And I thought this was going to be about daddy issues.
Oh my God.
You
Okay,
enter the
guys.
room, there's no beginning or end to her, and she says, "Oh, my babies, you'll need your strength for this. Now remember, we can't make the same mistake we did with the soldiers or those young teenagers. We need more. Save them. Save them. Bring them to Mama. Let's fight."
Yeah.
Damn.
Stacy, you have an 80 initiative. There is a half-naked woman hanging on this wall. She is almost made of the wall. These two things like kind of pop off of her and just come loping towards you like,
No means no.
what do you do?
So the dudes are coming after me, and mom's just kind of everywhere.
Mom's just everywhere.
Okay. Okay, I want to kind of dodge these guys. I'm like, I got this, guys. And I go to like punch her in the tit.
So you run right up to Mother.
Yeah, I kind of like do a cartwheel, back handspring, and then go like punch her right in the tit really hard.
All right, give me a brawl check to punch her
Gotcha.
in the tit.
I rolled a 41 under 45.
Pop. Give me a damage roll.
It's a whole 2 points.
2 points of damage. Now everybody roll a sanity check.
Everyone?
Yeah, I feel like this would really shock everyone.
Now we're
I was
talking.
like-
I think so.
Now we're talking.
Just coming down from the severed head that you weren't interested in.
They're kind of firm, guys. They're kind of firm. Just.
That's a failure.
It's the 80s.
They're real and they're spectacular.
I know what boobs feel like.
Yeah.
All right, who
failed.
succeeded?
I failed.
I succeeded.
All right.
Succeeded.
Molly has a T-shirt with this image on it already. It's not weird.
Okay. 1 point of sanity damage to those who succeeded.
Shit.
My failures.
That's kind of a big deal.
Okay. Give yourself 1d10.
Yeah.
Molly hit her threshold.
Molly hit her
Her 1/5.
threshold. Okay.
Yeah.
You look at Phil, and you firmly believe that Philip Michael Kerkovich is with them.
It kind of is.
I knew it. I saw that poster hanging above your bed, and I knew that you were just gonna drag me down into some government facility and try to make it a reality. Because you are what everyone says you are. You're a creep. And this, you're all in on it. Is this your mom?
Is this your mom?
That's your turn.
Okay.
Anybody else past 5 go over your 5th?
I got.
Oh yeah.
I mean. No.
No,
I got.
I failed. Do I need to make a roll?
No, failed is good.
No,
failed
I-
is fine.
I just left a couple. Just
couple points. You'll live forever.
If I
Where
lose
you-
2 more, I'm done.
Where you at, Steve?
Before I exit the game mentally, I just want to take a moment to say how awesome it is to play with the cast of Time for Chaos. This is amazing.
It's great to play with you guys, man. It's
You guys
awesome.
really are incredible. It's an honor. This is so much fun. I rolled 9 sanity damage,
Wow.
and obviously that's more than 5, and it put me past my threshold.
Okay.
They were.
Let's see how many bouts of madness you have. Give me a intelligence roll. Right now,
Oh
it's
yeah,
between
right.
1 and 2.
That is a 64 under 80.
64 under 80. Okay, so everything's really bad right now. You are temporarily insane. We're going to have 2 bouts of madness. But here's the thing. That same voice you heard as you were staring down at your leg comes back again. You feel like you're going to like explode. There's this part of you that's like sees this, and the full horror of it hits you in the brain.
man.
Ah! And then a voice that sounds exactly like the voice of the mother says, "Shh, shh. You're with me now."
This is like just earlier today. This is just like what happened earlier today. In our other show.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I was like, you mean when we convinced the 14-year-old to not tell his parents about the beer and then going to the illegal island?
Yeah.
You feel very, very safe, Steve.
I wanted to escape, and now I'm home. I'm home.
You look down at your arms and your muscles start growing. You look like a pro wrestler. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Your neck starts to bulge with muscles. You feel crazy, strong, and powerful.
He just like looks over at Molly. He's just like,
Your shirt like Lou Ferrigno just starts to like split as you grow larger. Scotty, it's your turn.
Is that? Do we see that, or is
You
just him
you
seeing
guys
that?
see that, but there's a lot going on here. Stacy just punched her in the boob.
oh, so that's not like an illusion. Only he's seeing. Like he is
No,
actually
it's
growing.
actually happening.
Wow.
Weird.
Weird. Yeah.
Scotty, what do you got? It's your turn.
Scotty. Why, that's me.
That's you.
Okay. And these the children, 1 and 2, are lumbering at us. Yeah. I square myself and it's like, not today, brother. Quack. And I'm gonna try to whack him down.
Okay, they're gonna try and fight back.
Great.
Breaststroke punch.
Classic breaststroke punch.
Freestyle.
Coach has had me working on my lats all year. How does extreme success suit you?
Ooh. Wow. That beats my regular success.
That's a 5 under 75. Here we go.
5 under 75. All right, give me your damage.
Here we go, baby. 1 plus my damage boners. Here we go. A gentleman's 2.
A gentleman's 2. So you just pop this guy and it head spins all the way around and then comes back to you and it looks just like a human man, but there's no there as it stares at you and reaches out. Clay.
Is there anything around that I could use as like a just a blunt instrument?
Give me a luck roll.
Okay. 48 under 65.
Yeah. There's a pipe.
I grab the pipe.
Okay.
Can I swing it at the one that Scotty just hit?
Yes.
I'm going to push. Oh, and it's combat roll. I can't push it.
You can push a combat roll. Wait.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. Wait. Can you push a combat roll? No. Wow, no one plays Call of Cthulhu.
No, you can't push a combat roll.
No, you can't push a combat roll, yeah. You could use luck, you can't push.
Luck.
Yeah, I rolled real badly.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I fail.
Okay. So you go up and swing wildly. You never made the baseball team. It just...
Shut up, Dad.
It's like, I lock eyes with you at that. Like,
he gets it.
Breathing hard.
Philip Michael Kerkovich, you still taste this horrible,
I'm still carrying the head.
You've got the head with you as you lumber into this room. What do you do?
Well, I took 9 more points of sanity damage.
Right.
And I exactly made my intelligence roll.
Okay, so I'm going to say you think this head is another really mature girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And you know what? Who needs Molly?
Yeah. Say, hey. Damn. Wow, you really understand me, don't you, Severed? Not like you, Molly. You were gonna throw me over.
Well,
anyway,
I told you I don't want kids.
For him! For him! For a little kid, I'll show you.
What's happening? What's going on?
He looks like a bad kisser, Molly. Like, move on.
Yeah, sometimes he just sticks his tongue in my mouth and he just goes,
She likes it!
in a circle.
She likes the way I kiss. She wrote it in her diary. I read it. No,
Oh, no. This guy.
Is your whole turn just making out with the head?
I'm just making out the head.
Cool. Steve, it's your turn.
Your go.
And Steve, you feel triggered as you are now controlled by Mother. All of your stats triple.
Whoa.
And all you want to do
Joe's
is
having fun.
feed Mother. She's hungry.
Okay. So I have a 170 strength. Yeah, all right, wow, okay. All I want to do is feed Mother.
Yeah, so whatever your brawl is, triple it. You can grab people.
Okay.
Bring them to Mom.
He's going to like immediately turn and he just starts thinking, he's like, Mother must eat. Mother must eat. And the weakest, easiest one is Guts.
I still hear you.
Yeah, and like he's so strong and like much stupider. I get dumber now. Well, no, he's tripling that too. But whatever. He takes pride in speaking out loud. It's just like, it's going to be Guts. And he's going to like walk toward Guts and just try to like bring up this huge hand and grab you.
I'm Clay.
I just have to act it out on you because I don't have a wireless mic. All right,
give me a brawl roll, and then Guts, do you want to try and dodge or fight back at Steve?
Dodge is half dex. That's not
Jeez,
great.
I think Joe rolled well.
What is that?
That might be.
Actually, I'm very familiar with this. That's a natural 1.
Oh my!
You found your game.
One's is good, baby. Around here,
Hold
The
on.
game that
ones are
Joe's
good.
good at.
I didn't get to roll yet, so. I'm dodging.
Guts.
Dodging, okay.
Good luck,
Rolling
Rob.
a 1-2. What happens then?
If you have an extreme success, technically you would dodge this, but only on an extreme success.
Here we go.
But I mean, I have an
Nope. Oh wait. Can I? Oh no, I don't.
You
God damn it, Steve! You fucked a Sears catalog. And I just lost my speech impediment. That's what abject fear does.
That was the old Steve.
I see the director in you.
You grab Guts. You
Steve!
bring him over to Mother, and like the bottom of whatever would have been her body kind of opens up, and you just throw him in. And he's enveloped.
I just went into a vagina? Is that what you just said?
I didn't say vagina.
Oh. Bottom half of a. Okay, I'm in there.
I mean, it's an aperture.
What is that? It? Is that it for me? Am I just?
Pretty much.
Okay, so as this giant alien vagina is closing around me, I just go, "That's a ram!"
It is Brother 1 and Brother 2's turn. Brother 1 comes up to Philip Michael Kerkovich, who is still cradling this head, and attempts to grab you and feed you to Mother. Do you fight back, dodge, or just take it?
No, I'm not even paying attention. I was like, oh, Maeve, baby.
Maeve. Maeve. He grabs you. I mean, you're a big guy, and he grabs you with one hand and just flings you, opens up again, and envelops you.
All right, he's flying in. He's like, this is our honeymoon!
I was told you I'd take it to Hawaii.
This counts as our honeymoon!
The next one.
This fucking guy.
I know, he's like way creepier even than I thought he was.
The next one goes up to Molly and tries to grab Molly and do the same thing. Do you dodge or fight back?
I try to dodge.
Okay, give me a dodge roll. Tie goes to the runner.
Okay.
Which one's the runner?
Got a regular success.
I got a hard success. Grabs you. Flings you. Whoa. Enveloped.
Molly,
by-
come on, we broke up minutes ago. Leave us alone. Try to enjoy my
I'm gonna
honeymoon.
ruin every relationship you're ever gonna have.
Stacy, Scotty, what's left of Steve, and Clay are still here. It goes back to the next round. It's Stacy's turn. What do you do?
So are there two goons?
Oh yeah, they're still there.
I'm just gonna see if kicking him in the balls hurts.
Okay.
Like, if that does any damage.
Wolfman doesn't have nards. Kick this alien in the nuts.
No means no. I rolled a 1.
Wolfman does have nards.
Aliens got nards.
It tried to fight back, and I failed. So I'm going to say you kick it with a critical success, and you actually stun it for a second. And as it drops to its knees, you see, like in the sinews of the wall, a door leading out. And you remember the general said that there's a beachfront on the other side, but it's like covered with all this muscly fiber. He collapses to the ground. You don't know how much longer you have here, but you still have a move action. What do you want to do? You make your way towards the door.
Yeah.
Scotty, one of these creatures is like down for a second, but you know probably not for long. You see Stacy go towards the back of the room. Clay just swung with a metal pipe and missed.
We gotta get out of here. I grab you by the wrist. and dash towards the path that Stacy is taking.
You dash towards the path that Stacy's taking, and you see the same thing.
Slate, sorry.
Covered. It's covered in this, but you think you might be able to like claw your way to like rip this stuff down. Go ahead and give me a brawl roll.
Here we go.
Brawl roll. Or strength, if you prefer strength. Whatever's better. You're just trying to tear at these sinews that have covered what used to be an old door.
I got a regular success.
Regular success. You rip it all down. The door is laid bare before you. Clay, it's your turn.
I rush to the door and open it.
You open the door, and you see, like, it's just open air. A staircase leads straight down to a beachside cliff.
Stacy, Scotty, remember that night sophomore year? I haven't forgotten. I hold out my hand to both of you.
Yeah.
You jump, I jump. It's never been said before in a movie.
I feel up, and nothing gets me down. Let's make like Diamond Dave. Here we go. And yes, we jump.
All right.
Ready? Okay.
You go to jump. However, Steve, you have one chance to take one of them.
Who's it gonna be?
You know you have the strength, the speed, and everything to run up there, and possibly you're still gonna have to roll, grab one of them, and feed him to Mama. Who do you go after? Roll!
I think there's only one clear answer. It's so tragic. But he goes after his own sister.
Oh my God.
Just like, you need to feed Mama. And we'll go to grab Stacy.
All right.
Just as she's jumping off the edge.
My heart is pounding.
Mama needs you.
Like you'll grab her out of midair.
Mama
if you do this.
needs us. We'll all be safe together.
I look over at Clay and at Scotty, and like that gaping vagina that you just flew into, and just like, come get me in 9 months.
She
Roll your
might have
brawl
fallen
check.
asleep in health class.
You roll a brawl, Noura, you roll a dodge.
So he's going to, don't look at my dice.
Don't look at my dice.
I want to know.
He reaches out and he says something that he should say more often. I love you.
Oh my God.
17 under 75.
92 over 40.
Clay
Just
and
fall and watch you.
Yeah, Clay and Scotty are holding hands, and they jump out and just
I fucking hate
out of
you.
midair.
I'm
No!
bisexual!
Splash! Splash, and you just see, as you're falling, you just see Steve carrying her back. The mound opening and closing over Stacy.
Just
Fuck you, Steve!
just imagine Clay's hand struggling there in the surf by beneath a cliff of the roiling current, and then the hand of a 3-time all-state swimmer closes around his wrist, pulls him to the surface. I've got you. I've got you.
They're dead. They're all dead.
Everyone's gone.
What do we do?
The only thing we can do, move on.
You are incredibly mentally healthy.
Clay looks back up at the cliff, then back at Scotty. Okay.
Hold on.
I love that he has to swim back. I mean, it's perfect. All right, so you swim back with Clay. Clay is no longer the base. You are the base as you breaststroke your way back to shore. Tell me what happens in the days following this. Let's start with you, Scotty.
Just imagine Scotty on his Kawasaki brooding outside of his house, seeing his dad silhouetted through the blinds, just like staring in the glow of the TV. His dad wastes another night. The dreams that died that are living vicariously through him. And he tosses his mullet and turns away. Throws his duffel bag over his shoulder. Maybe it's time to go to Massachusetts a few weeks early. Because I gotta get out of this town. But before that, he goes to, lays a flower at a graveyard and just sets down a VHS copy of John Carpenter's The Thing. Just like, for a bike buddy.
Molly, obviously you were taken by this mother. Is there anything that happens to the life you left behind after this?
Her single mom is pissed. In her 1-bedroom house, her mom sleeps on the couch, so she's just like, What? My daughter's dead? She was gonna get us out of this town. She was dating that other man. They didn't get married, or did they?
Not marrying kind, babe.
And maybe she got her witchy inclinations from her mom, and her mom's in her little area where her altar is, and is trying to maybe find a way to get her back.
Guts.
Yeah.
Did you have anybody? What happens with your parents or something?
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, let's keep it uplifting. My parents go into their dead kid's room. And
piss my pants, and that's so funny.
There's movie posters. There's all these John Carpenter movies. The God. There's all these other great horror movie posters and stuff. And they open up his bookcase. There's all these VHSs. But then there's one that's just called Fairy Princess. And they put it in, and it's just Guts with the yearbook and Stacy's picture, and he's just playing out scenes with her where they're just he's just like, so I had a great time at the movie, and I was thinking maybe we could go to. You want to go to prom? We're gonna go to prom, and he's just taking prom photos.
Oh my God.
You fucking asked.
This is the saddest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
It's high school me.
That's real
Don't make it worse.
Yeah.
And the parents are like, we're going to tape over this, right?
Yeah, then within a week, it's moonlighting.
Right, yeah.
Philip Michael Kerkovich, you have been taken by this creature. What life did you leave behind?
Eventually, someone covers my shifts at the auto repair shop.
Clay. I have to be careful. I may piss myself. I've never been in this much pain.
I'm right there with you.
I've never been in this much pain. Clay, hurry up. Do you talk to your dad? Do you
Clay
tell
goes to his
him?
dad. He's like, Dad, I think I understand what happened to you and why you are the way you are.
What are you talking about?
I've seen it. Oh, yeah, I explain what happened to him. And I say, also, I'm bisexual and I'm in love with Scotty. And his dad says, yeah, no kidding. Oh, that went better than expected. I'm going to go to college now. And I grab my duffel bag and I climb onto the back of Scotty's Kawasaki. And ride off into the sunset of Massachusetts.
The end.
If only. We see Clay's father in a car, driving, smiling. Handsome guy, looks like you. He pulls into the driveway of a quaint little house. He gets out, shuts the car door, walks to the back door, unlocks it, and walks in. He puts his keys on the counter, and then walks into a living room that is completely bare except for one person. Steve. But Steve, you look completely different. You can look like anyone in the world that you want. Whatever has infected you through the mother has given you the ability to bioadapt and change into anything else. Who do you look like?
He looks like Harrison Ford.
So,
Fair.
He's
Clay's-
sitting there, cross-legged, in a chair, and just staring calmly and confidently at this guy.
You hear mother's voice. Harrison? I want to introduce you to Dr. Lotz. He's been a friend of ours for a long time. And now you can help as well.
He just slowly stands and flashes that unbelievably charming smile. It's just like, nice to meet you, Doctor. Puts out a hand.
And they shake hands. And that's the end of the show.
What about me?
Oh, I skipped you!
You skipped me!
I skipped you! Wait!
Pause.
I
Rewind.
skipped Geraldine!
Keep recording. Keep recording.
Post-credit sequence.
Post-credit
First
sequence.
credit sequence.
Gotta get back in time.
Noura, I'm so sorry.
Stacy and Steve's parents come back from their trip to Ibiza, and
Ibiza.
it takes them a good week to realize their children are missing. And like all great policemen and policewomen of the 80s, they say, maybe they just ran away. And they care for about a month. And that's about it. That's all I got.
That was really, really sad.
Wow.
And that's Call of Cthulhu. Good night, everybody! Good night, everybody! Thank you so much!
Thank you!
Thank you, guys!
Thank you so much.
We'll see you next year!